Tonight on 97.5 The Hound, it's a special presentation of high school football as the Otto-Eldred Terrors meet the Kane Wolves. 2025 has been a whole new ballgame for both of these teams. For the Terrors, it's been a new beginning of sorts. Gone are the stars of the past few years, and a younger team of athletes have taken over. The Terrors also have a new coach in Eric Reese. Thus far, they've had their struggles, but are sitting at 1-3 headed into the meat of the season. Some may say they've overachieved. Some may say they haven't even begun to scratch the surface of the talent they have. Tonight is a prime opportunity to make some noise. For the Wolves, last week's setback at the hands of Keystone was a frustrating one. They never could quite get the offense firing on all cylinders, and the defense had no cylinders in operation. Big plays were the culprit for the defensive side, with the Panthers racking up some big yardage. That's a trend Kane wants to stop rapidly. Tonight, they'll look to find the swagger they had the first 3 games of the season. It's homecoming night in Kane, always one of the biggest nights of the year. The Terrors and Wolves meet next on The Hound. Now let's go live to the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box at Paul R. Miller Stadium in Kane for the pregame show, brought to you by Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress and the Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center. Here's Rick Porter and J.J. Michaels.
A very pleasant good evening to you, friends, wherever you may be listening or watching tonight. Welcome to Paul R. Miller Stadium and inside the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box. I am J.J. Michaels. This gentleman to my left is Rick Porter, and it is homecoming night in Kane, and a beautiful one at that. Hello, Mr. Porter.
Well, this is 3 weeks in a row we've gotten to see the Wolves. 2 weeks ago they had that great comeback, second-half comeback against Ridgeway over in Johnsburg. And then last week, trouble when Keystone came to town. But
yeah,
they'll get a chance to regroup, and we'll see them tonight against this Otto-Eldred team, who's 1-3 right now. Their only win coming against Coudersport, and that was back. I forget which week that was. Week 2, I think.
Week 2, yeah.
And so they're having their share of struggles. But Kane had given up I think 25 points total in the first 3 games, and then they ended up giving up 52 or 56
56
last week.
Yep.
So they're that when you're a defensive player, most of these guys are playing both
ways, right?
But from a defensive mentality standpoint, you're not letting it. You don't want to let that happen again.
Of course not. And I can pretty much guarantee a lot of these kids, they took it to heart this week. Because getting 56 put up on you on your home field, it's not fun. And, you look at that game and you look at the opportunities that Kane had, Rick. There was some big missed opportunities in that, and they know it.
Yeah, and I think they'll right the ship a little bit here. I think Otto-Eldred's offense isn't quite as explosive as Keystone's was last week, or at least we wouldn't expect them to be. But we'll see what the Wolves have in mind, and I think offensively, I think this is going to be a good night for them.
I really
have a feeling it's homecoming, and everybody's ready to go, and I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's always an emotional night when you've got homecoming in store, and as the visitors, Otto-Eldred, they want to come and they want to wreck it. They want to, ruin the evening for everybody.
Oh, yeah. If you only win 2 games all year, I don't care. If one of them was wrecking somebody's homecoming, that's what you'd be talking about 35 years from now.
Absolutely. Otto comes in, everybody thinks back to the talented athletes they've had over the past few years, and they've been great. A lot of those kids graduated. They do have their field general back, Shane McGee, their quarterback, who has had just a splendid year for the Terrors this year. 713 yards through the air, 415 on the ground. He is their big man, and he is much like we saw with Dom Corsetti last week. If you're going to beat the Terrors, that's the guy you've got to contain.
Well, you got to keep him hemmed in. You can't let him get outside, and you got to put some pressure on him when he's passing. I think if Kane can do those 2 things, I don't know. I like the chances tonight, and especially like you said, they won those first 3 games. Now they're 3-1. You have a pretty decent opportunity, looking at your next few games, to secure a playoff spot for yourself. You don't want to lay an egg in this one, and you'd like to go to 4-1 and be there at the halfway mark of the season.
Yeah, you'd like to keep that early season momentum back at full speed, no doubt about that. For Otto-Eldred as well, they feature some kids that can do some damage. Wyatt Blendinger is a very talented guy that can run the ball and catch it. Teen Caldwell's one of their leading receivers. Dawson Welch as well. Those guys are a couple of seniors. It's been a bit of change. Eric Reese, the new head coach, took over for Troy Cook this year. And it looks like, the kids are trying to find their path, trying to find their footing on the season. And, it's a win like this on this field on this night that could really change their season.
Well, it's funny when you look at the roster. Not funny, but, I mean, when you look at the roster and you see they're having to go through the same thing that almost every one of the small schools around District 9 that we've seen is facing. And that is that you see a lot of 9s and 10s under the grade on their roster. But, that's the way everybody's playing these days. I mean, when I played or when I was in school running cross country and doing games on the radio, if it was a rare thing for a sophomore to get to play varsity. I mean, it was like,
very much.
Man, this guy must be good because he's a sophomore playing on the varsity. Freshman wasn't even a possible. I don't even think freshmen were allowed to play on the varsity. But now here we are, and you got all these kids getting a chance to compete. And we saw one of them from Kane last week. I thought Will Silfies played really, really well.
And he could be one of the guys that creates a lot of issues for this Terror defense and for the Terror offense. He's a pretty solid defensive back as well. And he is, he's a freshman. I still can't believe that he was the same kid we saw diving into the pile when his dad was coach back in the day, and now he's playing.
Right.
So, we're old. You are listening to the pregame show brought to you by Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress of Johnsonburg and Brookville and the Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center in downtown Johnsonburg. For a great deal on your new furniture or new bedding, shop Lindbergh. Remember, you can buy it today. Get it today. For more, like them on Facebook. And, of course, our title sponsor of the night and the season is St. Mary's Insurance Agency and Affiliates. Boy, oh boy, you want to talk about customer service. They are phenomenal, and they have offices, of course, in St. Mary's, the Smith-Keats Agency in Johnsonburg, Borst Insurance in Sheffield and Ridgeway, and the Emporium Agency in Emporium. For more, log on to stmariesagency.com. A lot more to dive into as we head into the evening. We'll take a look at some of the other games that are happening around the district and region when we come back. High school football, the Wolves and the Terrors. Coming up next here on 97.5
Here
The
in
Hound.
Elk County, family means everything. At St. Mary's Insurance and Affiliates, we treat our clients like part of our family. That's why St. Mary's Insurance, Borst Insurance in Ridgeway, and the Smith-Keats Agency in Johnsonburg have been trusted by generations to protect homes, cars, businesses, and families. From our family to yours, we're here to protect what matters most. Stop by one of our offices, give us a call, or visit us online at stmariesagency.com.
Hey, this is Randy.
And I'm Ethan with the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center.
You asked for it, so we got it. Come see the newest in cooling mattress technology.
How does a goat stay cool while napping?
I have no idea.
On a mattress that's utterly refreshing.
We're Western Pennsylvania's largest mattress store with over 100 models on display. From luxury soft to ultra firm at prices to fit any budget. Hey, Ethan, it's my turn. How do goats stretch their budget? By choosing the best mattress at the lowest price.
No, Billy, that doesn't mean chewing on the mattresses.
I wish you'd stop bringing that goat into the showroom.
Aw, you know you love Billy.
Our fall savings sale is going on now, and you'll save big. Plus, get free local delivery, free removal, and free setup on any Sealy, Serta, Simmons, or Tempur-Pedic set. Ethan, why is Billy doing somersaults all over the new double-sided mattress gallery?
You said he would flip over all the new models.
What's your deal with the goat anyway?
Well, here at the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center, we might just be the greatest of all time.
If you haven't experienced the selections, come visit our newest location in downtown historic Johnsonburg.
That's the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center.
The store for everyone who sleeps.
Heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic Heating and Cooling, go and true. Every install feels epic. When the time comes, you'll know. You know you've got our trusted team for the cold and heat. Epic heating and cooling. All day or night when you need. Epic heating and cooling. Heating and cooling done right. Guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling.
Hi, this is Dr. Katie Fernan from Beauty Within MD, an Athena laser company. Would you like to reduce wrinkles and tighten your skin? Or maybe you have unwanted hair, a scar, or a tattoo that you want to have removed. The Beauty Within MD Med Spa offers a variety of procedures, from Botox, acupuncture, permanent hair removal, to scar removal, and more. For a complete list of services or to schedule at the Ridgeway or St. Mary's location, check us out at beautywithinmd.com.
School is back in session. Is your child ready to see success? At Cartez Family Vision in Bradford, Dr. Kevin Cartez is making back-to-school eye checkups easy. For over 25 years, Dr. Cartez has been helping kids see their best. Cartez Family Vision, 23 Kennedy Street, inside the historic Old City Hall, or book online at cartezfamilyvision.com or call 814-989-2010 today. Cartez Family Vision, where great vision is just a visit away.
Need a loan? Go to Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. I'll bet you've heard that a few hundred times, but have you actually investigated it? They have a loan for your life. Whether it's an auto loan for a new or used vehicle, a loan for your college student, a home loan, a loan to get a boat, RV, ATV, or snowmobile, or a loan to take that long overdue vacation you need. I think you get the idea. They give out a lot of loans. Not only that, but the rates on those loans are even sweeter. Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in Elk, Cameron, McKean, or Warren County? If so, then you qualify for membership at Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. See how simple it can be. Visit one of their 7 locations in the area or log on to mlfcu.net. Best of luck to all the athletes competing today from Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union, where it certainly is good to be a member.
Welcome back to Paul R. Miller Stadium and the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box here in Kane. J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter, as kickoff approaches. Otto-Eldred and Kane about to do battle here in this one. And this is one of many matchups around the region. Actually, we should start, Rick, with last night.
Yep.
Congratulations to the Brookville Raiders. They get their first win of the year up in Bradford. In a game that saw them jump out early and really kind of take control of the game, and that's got to feel good for those kids.
Yeah, they've been struggling. I mean, they've had such a great program the last several years, and this year they were struggling a little bit. Take a long road trip all the way up to Bradford and come away with a win. That might set you in the right direction for the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the other matchups that are going on tonight, the big one is going to be in Karnes City tonight as the Gremlins host the Punxsutawney Chucks, and the Chucks are just rolling over everybody thus far, with the exception of DuBois.
Yeah, they had a tough game against DuBois, but they managed to pull it out.
Boy, man, are they something.
Yeah. I mean, and you feel good for them because they struggled for a while.
They were down. Yeah, they were down. So that game is down there. Port Allegheny heads on the road to Red Bank Valley, and at the beginning of the year, maybe you circled that one. But, I mean, at this point, I don't think there's any question on paper who the superior team is in that. But the Braylon Wagner's pretty good quarterback, and he can throw the football, and Red Bank certainly is not to be taken lightly.
Well, Aiden Bliss is one you better have been watching the Teaching Kids Tackling football tackling video if you want to have a chance against them. They might be as good as anybody in Class A in the state.
And I'm going to say that on his first carry tonight, he's going to surpass Kerwinsville's Alex Holland for the number 3 spot on the all-time D9 rushing list. He's 3 yards away.
Yeah, and Holland was pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean, he was not only pretty fair, he was
above
average.
Kerwinsville had some rough and tumble teams back then, man. They could block and tackle.
And they had a system for cranking out. I think it was somehow during pregnancy they gave some drugs that produced running back after running back down in that area. It was
mostly hard work, I'm guessing.
By the way, in just 4 games this year, Bliss has 683 yards, and that, my friend, is probably about half the time, because a lot of times he's resting in the second half.
And I'm guessing that he's disappointed. And that he
I would think so.
I could have more.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Well, yeah. Central Clarion is in Brockway tonight, and no, don't look at the records and think it's a misprint. The Wildcats are 1-3, Brockway 3-1, and the Rovers have played very strong this year. But Central Clarion has had a gauntlet here in the first 4 games. They've played a team from out of state. They lost to Punxsy, and they had a battle from Keystone in the one game they did win. So. This is a big matchup.
Yeah, they got to be feeling a little bit angry. Right
I would think
now,
so.
Being 1-3, so look for them to resurge here over the end of the first half into the second half of the season.
Down in Ridgeway tonight on our sister station B94, the Elkers at 1-3 hosting the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights, who are 4-0, and boy, do they have a duo of running backs. Max Gallagher and Logan Skabinski have combined for nearly 900 yards. But the big surprise this year is freshman Andrew Kiefer, who has thrown for 470 yards and 3 touchdowns and has played very strongly as a freshman.
Should we know who he is?
He is.
I thought
Dustin Kiefer's son.
All right, that's what I thought. But,
and it's funny because I messaged him at the beginning of the year because I saw his wife posted something on Facebook about it, and I said, it can't be. He said, no, it is. It is for real.
All I can say is the kid's mom must have been a heck of an athlete. Sorry, Dustin.
Yeah.
I had to if it gets back.
St. Mary's at 2-2. They travel to DuBois tonight to take on the Beavers at 3-1. St. Mary's has won 2 in a row after their 0-2 start. DuBois is high flying, and my goodness sakes, Trey Wingard is, he is all world. And he is already almost up to 1,300 yards passing this year and 20 touchdowns. They can score some points.
I would like to have seen that game last week.
Right.
DuBois and Punxsy.
Yeah, man, that was something.
Because they're kind of a rivalry anyway.
It is, right. And it's even bigger now with both the teams doing what they're doing. Punxsy took it to them there and got the win. Bucktail at 1-3 over in Smethport tonight at 0-4. Montauk and Keystone, a pair of 2-2 teams. We saw Keystone here last week. They're very talented, and they are explosive, and they have some kids that can burn you on both sides of the ball.
A lot of team speed.
Yes, sir. Cameron County at 3-1. We're going to get to see the Red Raiders next week over in Emporium as Ridgeway travels over there. They're up in County tonight, and that's a rivalry game. Those schools don't like each other. Curwensville home tonight at 1-3. They take on Claysburg-Kimmel. And Clearfield is at home tonight against Huntington. And that is the matchups in week 4 of the week 5. Gosh, we're week 5?
Yeah, I know.
What?
I just said that today. I thought it'll be basketball season before you know
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It sure does, man. So that's what's happening around the region here tonight. You're listening to the pregame show here on The Hound, brought to you by Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress of Johnsonburg and Brookville and the Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center in downtown Johnsonburg. Remember, buy it today, get it today. Like them on Facebook. We'll take a break and come back. Kickoff coming, Otto-Eldred and Kane. High school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
When you want a hometown feel with plenty of options, you choose Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's, where the service is fun, fast, easy, and now backed by the Spitzer Shield. When you choose us, you choose a variety of brand new vehicles across 3 separate lots. When you choose us, you choose to know everything we've done to make our pre-owned vehicles second to none. A rigorous inspection process performed by factory-trained technicians and professional detail inside and out. Visit us along the $1 Million Highway today for all of your Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford needs. Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's, our world revolves around
Top
you.
of the line builders, the area's leader in quality roofing projects, now add seamless gutter installation to our services. At Top of the line builders, our staff is trained to offer professional installation. For more information and a no-obligation quote on seamless gutters, call Nick Cherry at 814-965-5785. We offer free estimates and are fully insured. Top of the line builders. Get your project done right the first time.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurances for auto, home, business, farm, life, and retirement in just one agency? That's what Pacelli Insurance is for. They can help protect what is important for you and your family's future. Visit Pacelli Insurance in St. Mary's or call them at 814-781-3888. Pacelli Insurance, your preferred local independent insurance agency. Pacelli Insurance, where we protect your world.
Have you been looking for a career in the powdered metal industry? Medco Industries is now hiring. Medco Industries on Brussels Street in St. Mary's is a locally owned company offering long-term steady careers or part-time work with advancement opportunities and great benefits. Operations are regular 8-hour shifts with most weekends off. Medco's machining facility, Pro Process LLC, offers CNC operator and setup positions in a climate-controlled facility. Apply online at medcopm.com. Medco Industries, locally owned and operated in St. Mary's for over 40 years.
When is the last time you really felt like your body was functioning properly? If you can't remember, then it's time for you to call Rowley Family Chiropractic of St. Mary's. They've been serving the community for 25 years. Their mission is to improve your overall quality of life by allowing your nervous system to work at its fullest potential. Want to know more? Log on RowleyFamilyChiropractic.com or call 814-834-1045. Rowley Family Chiropractic, improving health one spine at a time. Zook Motors in Kane is a proud supporter of the area's high school sports teams. They know what it means to be part of a community. Family owned and operated, they've been serving the area for almost 100 years. That's why you can trust Zooks to find you the right vehicle for your needs and price range. Best of luck to the players and coaches in today's matchup from everyone on the team at Zook Motors, your area Ford dealer just west of Kane on Route 6.
With 2 locations on Baker Alley in Ridgeway and Route 219 in Johnsonburg, Elk County Foods' friendly staff is ready to serve you. They offer daily and weekly specials, including their 5 for $24.99 in the meat department. Check out their large hot and cold deli, the freshest of fresh produce, and their own homemade beef sticks and smoked cheese. Having a get-together? Let Elk County Foods do the work for you. Elk County Foods of Ridgeway and Johnsonburg, hometown proud. Check us out on Facebook or visit us online.
For nearly 40 years, one name in the area stands out when it comes to plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and more.
Hi, this is Shirley from Newell's Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. We have been providing plumbing and HVAC services in St. Mary's since 1984. Our customers are our #1 priority, and we are quick to answer or return calls, especially in emergency situations. From initial estimates through the project completion, we will work with you to ensure you're 100% satisfied. Our team of technicians has a combined 88 years of experience, so we have knowledge on our side for any job. We are professional, fair, family-friendly, and work with you to understand your needs and goals. From residential to light commercial, we can ensure your plumbing and HVAC systems are running at peak performance.
For all your plumbing and heating needs, put your trust in us. Newell's Plumbing and Heating's Trout Run Road, St. Mary's.
Hey, Carney from Cataldo Collision. Do you know Cataldo Collision is certified or recommended by the following automobile manufacturers? Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Nissan, Kia, Hyundai, General Motors, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Honda, Acura, and Subaru. So if your vehicle was involved in an accident, bring it to the Tri-County's largest certified or recommended collision repair center, Cataldo's Collision, on Division Street in DuBois, the building with the big red roof. And remember, we do magic.
Are you hungry? Bell's Meat and Poultry can fill you up with 40 mouth-watering flavors of sausage, from Greek to blueberry maple. How about a chicken breast, Virginia ham, Swiss cheese, Greek sausage, bacon-wrapped ball of deliciousness that is their world-famous griller? Don't forget they have fresh cuts of meat, and you can't have meat without cheese, and Bell's has the best smoked cheese around. Don't believe me? Just ask any of the people from State College to Buffalo that have come to Kane to visit the biggest little store around. 814-837-7321.
Johnson's Tire Service on Route 6 in Clarendon has been your Goodyear tire dealer for over 40 years. If you're in the market for a new set of truck tires, Johnson's Tire Service is your area dealer for Goodyear, Michelin, and other brands. They offer alignment service for trucks, motorhomes, and trailers. Call 814-723-3950 or find them online at johnsonstire.com. Johnson's Tire Service thanks their customers for their positive reviews, earning a top-rated service center distinction by Carfax. You've heard it said before that financial security doesn't come easy. You have to plan for it, work for it, and manage your money wisely. In today's financial world, it sure helps to have a bank that helps with that process. At Hamlin Bank, they are the bank that takes care of its customers. Visit one of their locations in Smethport, Kane, Mount Jewett, Eldred, Bradford, Olean, New York, St. Mary's, and their newest branch in Sheffield. See them online at hamlinbank.com. Member FDIC. Right about now, the Butterflies would start to kick in. Welcome back to Paul R. Miller Stadium and the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box. J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter, and kickoff is just here as the Wolves host the Otto-Eldred Terrors, and you are listening to WDDH St. Mary's 97.5, The Hound, your home for all of the great classic country music and, of course, sports. You can also listen online at houndcountry.com via the Hound app. And guess what? We're video streaming on Facebook tonight through our YouTube page as well. So you can go on out there and check that out and watch it live if you wish. As the sun starts to set, another beautiful sunset coming here in Kane, Rick. This is just it's just one of the best places in the world.
Yeah, in about 5 minutes, the sun will be behind those trees, and we'll be able to see again.
You're right.
But if it's anything like last Friday night, we've got a spectacular sunset coming.
Captains are meeting at midfield right now, and it looks to be as if the Terrors are going to have the ball to start the game. And they will. So the Wolves will kick off to begin this one. There was some rumors that the Wolves might switch jerseys in the locker room pregame, but they didn't. They have some new alternate black jerseys.
Yeah, black ones. I haven't seen them yet. I heard about them.
The pictures that I've seen, they look really sharp. They're kind of like if you remember the basketball road unis that they have.
Oh yeah, right.
They kind of look like that. So Terror's going to be in their road whites and blue numbers, and again, thank you Otto-Eldred School District for that, because the yellow numbers they used to have years ago wasn't good.
Really tough to see.
Really tough to see.
They got the navy blue numbers now, so.
Wyatt Blendinger is going to be deep along with Dawson Welch to kick it off. And Tyson Boschert will kick it away for Kane. Wolves going to move right to left here in this first quarter. And we are glad to have you along tonight. Boschert has it teed up, and the official says go ahead and kick it away, and here it goes. We are underway from Paul R. Miller Stadium, and this is going to be back at the 3-yard line, and on the return over there is Welch. Welch back up over the 15, and then is pummeled before he gets up to the 20-yard line.
Great special teams coverage that time by the Wolves.
They will officially mark him at the 18-yard line, and the Terrors start with the ball. And Shane McGee, we talked about him in the pregame show, Rick. He is a big offensive numbers guy for them, and Kane is going to have to contain him tonight in order to be successful in this one.
Well, I'm sure somebody's got the assignment of making sure that he does not get away anywhere unnoticed.
Michael Eaton will start in the backfield for Otto as they go with 4 wide, 3 here to the far side of the field, or the near side of the field, which is the wide side. And it's going to be McGee running right, looking for the corner, and tries to run over Silfies, and Silfies pushes him out of bounds up over the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Well, that was a big play by the freshman, taking on the senior quarterback. They were pretty generous, I thought,
23.
on the forward progress, too. I thought he had him at about the 21, but...
Gain of about 5 on that first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 up at the 23-yard line. Now they shuffle people around. Christian Bear is going to come to the right side here, and they go with a bunch trips formation. Otto, another of those teams that run right from the line of scrimmage. Eaton to his right. And from the gun, they give a little pitch here inside, and that's Blendinger. Blendinger.
Got a couple, maybe.
If that.
They're going to give him about a yard is all. Out to the 24. Well, the first test for the Wolves defense right here on 3rd and 5.
Two wide on either side here. They move from the right hash mark. McGee from the shotgun. And he's back to throw. Some pressure now. It collapses. He picks and runs. He's got a first down and is out of bounds up over the 35-yard line for the Terrors. Nice job there by McGee to scoot out and get that first down.
Well, the thing I noticed was how easy he made it look, too. He just looked downfield, didn't see anything, went to his right, and it looked like he was hardly running, but he was outrunning everybody. He just looks like one of those guys that is so smooth that he makes it look easy.
Yeah, and it was, and he knew he got himself out of bounds before he had to take a hit, and that's smart play by a quarterback. Last thing you want is to have your quarterback take a licking when he doesn't need to. So gain of 13, first down, 1 minute in to the game. No score, just underway here in Kane, Pennsylvania. Man in motion, and it's a give. That is to Eaton, and Eaton is swallowed up in the backfield, back at the 34-yard line.
First guy there was Isaiah Smith. No surprise.
And a penalty flag is down at the 34 as well.
Preston Dart was the other guy there in the tackle for Kane. We'll see. Oh, he's facing this
holding
one now.
On defense.
Boy, on a running play like that, that's kind of unusual.
So that'll put him up to the
49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Another first down.
That's interesting. That's a 12-yard penalty.
Yeah, I didn't see the hold anywhere, but
first down nonetheless. And the Terrors move. Here's a little swing pass out. It is caught there by Keen Caldwell. Caldwell can't get away from Eric Novosel.
I'm going to give him about 4 yards.
Into Kane territory to the 47-yard line.
Swung it over there to the left side.
Gain of 4, and that's really what Otto likes to do, Rick. They like to get the playmakers in open field and let them make some plays. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Otto, first possession of the game. McGee from the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. That is Welch, and they give it to the second man through it, Eaton. Oh, Isaiah Smith with a play.
Again? Yeah, that was that's the early candidate for defensive play of the game, I'll tell you.
Loss of 4 all the way back to the Otto 49-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Somebody must have missed a block because he just shot through there with such speed.
Well, and he's the left defensive end, which is opposite of where that play was headed. So that tells you what kind of a play he made there. So 3rd down. Shotgun for McGee. Now he pushes Eaton out to his left a little bit. And from the shotgun, he's back to throw quickly under pressure. He's got to run for his life. turns upfield, fires downfield. He's got a man. Incomplete. Blendinger was there. The pass was a little underthrown.
Yeah, it was a little underthrown, but in McGee's defense, he was running for his life because it looked like about 47 guys off Kane's team were chasing him down over to his right there, and he was. If he would have been able to stop and set his feet, I think he would have had a chance to get that ball there because the receiver was open, but on the run, tough throw.
Not enough there to get it. So 4th down, and Novosel will drop back to about his 17. The punt away by Eaton, and it's away from the receiver, and it'll hit and drop and roll to the 22-yard line, and that is where the Wolves will have their first possession of the game. .8:52 to go here in the first quarter, just underway on a beautiful Friday night. Homecoming night in Kane. They introduced the lovely ladies who are the candidates prior to the game here. And I'm sure they are thankful for the weather tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We've been here on nights, Rick, where it's been nasty.
Sloppy or cold or
snowing.
Both.
So 1st down and 10, Eric Novosel, the quarterback, the junior. He's got Evan Anderson in the backfield with him on 1st down. And play fake, Novosel rolls to the left, fires, got a man complete out here in the flat, and a 1st down to Dorr. Preston into open field, midfield, 45, and all the way down to the Otto-Eldred 40-yard line.
37-yard pickup.
And it was just a little basic play there, play fake, little flat out, so to speak. And
yeah, it really wasn't anything fancy. No, they just executed it well. They made the block. If you make the blocks, all the plays work.
And that's a great, exactly. They go Anderson. He bounces it out, and he can't get, well, he does get away from one man, but the second man here will get him down. It'll be a short gain on the play.
He did a good job to get the yardage that he got.
Team Caldwell was the first there for Otto. Gain of 2 down to the Otto 38-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 8 with 8 minutes to go first quarter. Novosel again with Anderson as the sidecar. He gets it again, and he goes right into the arms of Team Caldwell, and Caldwell gets aided by a couple of teammates, and he'll maybe lose a yard on that play.
Yeah, if anything, he got nothing.
Well, they mark him back at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1 and brings up 3rd down and 9. Hayden Hollowbeck, who missed the game last week, is back, and he is in the slot now to the right side, the short side of the field, as the Wolves move from the right hash mark here on 3rd and 9. And movement up front. Good cadence there. Looks like they drew the Terrors offside.
Yeah, I think that's against Otto. And it looks like they're going to move it that way.
So free 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4, and that changes things a little bit, Rick, because there's a lot you can do on 3rd and 4 versus 3rd and 9.
Well, when you're 3rd and 9, you got to select a few plays from your playbook. When it's 3rd and 4, you can double or triple your options there.
Well, now the sideline flashing in signals. Always love that. They check those wristbands. You know what I always wonder is how come can the defenders see that? I mean, do they have it protected?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And then again, I guess the terminology is different. And a straight run here as Novosel strips a tackle. 1st down and more. 20, 15, 10, 5, and inside for the 1st and goal.
We're going to give him to the 4-yard line. That's an easy 1st down. Great run by Novosel, yeah.
And the Wolves are knocking loud on the doorstep right now. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. 5th play of the drive coming up. Novosel from the shotgun. And they give it, he keeps it straight ahead. Touchdown, Wolves. Is he in? Yes, touchdown, Wolves.
So it didn't take them long once they got the ball. 2 big plays on the drive. The pass play that picked up 47 or 37, and then the big run by Novosel to get the ball down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line before he took it in.
So Tyson Boschert now on to try the point after touchdown. Good snap and hold, and the kick on the way, and it is good. The Wolves strike first. They lead it 7-0. You are listening to coverage of high school football on the How, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
If you're planning on having masonry work done this year, call the pros at Steger Masonry in Ridgeway at 772-7083. Their years of experience will make sure the job's done right. Call Steger Masonry at 772-7083, 772-7083, Steger Masonry in Ridgeway. Schedule your masonry work with the pros. Remember, masonry is no hobby.
When it comes to protecting your home, your car, your family, or your business, why trust someone miles away when the best is right here in Elk County? St. Mary's Insurance Agency, along with Borst Insurance in Ridgeway and the Smith-Keats Agency in Johnsonburg, have been named Elk County's best insurance agency 5 years running. We're not just in the community, we're proud to be part of it. Stop by one of our offices, give us a call, or visit us online at stmariesagency.com.
7-0 on the 5-play, 78-yard drive by the Wolves there, capped off by the Eric Novosel touchdown run, and that was rather impressive, Rick.
Yeah, they made that look pretty easy, and I'm sure they're looking forward to getting the ball back and trying it again.
Here's a kick that goes all the way into the end zone for the touchback, and the Terrors will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 6:31 remaining here in this first quarter.
That was a heck of a kick.
It sure was, and boy, what a weapon that is when you're able to use that, Rick.
Well, you know, you talk about field position. If you have a good kicker and a good punter, that gives you a pretty nice edge sometimes when it comes to field position.
Yes, indeed. So the Terrors now 1st and 10. Under center goes Shane McGee, and they pitch it out. That's Eaton running right, and Eaton runs right into the arms of one of the blue jerseys there at the 20.
That was Evan Anderson.
He'll get a yard to the 21. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Terrors have scored points this year. That's not been the issue. It's been some mistakes and some big plays given up. So McGee now, they get things situated with the plays. He faces 2nd down and 9. He's going to run it himself to the right side, looking for that edge, and he doesn't get there as Kane Jamerson runs him out of bounds after a short gain, if any.
That is exactly how they want to defend that play. They had 3 or 4 guys out there just stringing that thing out to McGee's right and ran him out of bounds with no gain.
Actually, they're going to mark him back at the 20, so a loss.
A little bit of a loss, yeah.
So 3rd down, Blendinger and Caldwell will go split left here on the wide side of the field. And Welch, along with Christian Bear over here to the right. McGee from the shotgun. Wolves going to blitz. Back to throw. Under pressure now, escapes to the right. Penalty flag down. And out of bounds goes McGee at the 22. And that was thrown right on the side there by the linesman.
And I think it's going to be, if it's a hold, which I think it's going to be against Otto, and it is. If I'm Kane, I might decline that baby.
I would too. Yep, make it a 4th down.
Make it 4th and 10.
Well, they're going to take it.
It is hard to turn down 10 yards. Now, no, maybe they're not going to take it now.
Yeah, no, they won't. So it'll be, in effect, a 2-yard gain for McGee, and it'll bring up 4th and 8. So the Wolves are 3 and out here after they score that opening touchdown. Novosel is deep for the Wolves, standing at his 42-yard line. Snap, and the kick is away. It's a high kick. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce right about midfield and then take a Kane roll back to about the 44-yard line.
Number 65, Colby Wilcox, stopped that from probably rolling another 5 or 7 yards.
I'm sorry, to the Otto 44. .525 left to go here in the first quarter, and the Wolves lead at 7-0. Wolves moving, well, they put them at the 45-yard line. First down and movement up front. Otto across the line.
That's a free 5 yards for the Wolves.
That's the second time that has happened. Oh, wait a minute. They flagged the Wolves for that.
Oh, man. The only guy I saw move was the right defensive tackle for Otto, but they're going to say somebody in Kane jumped.
And that's the second penalty on the Wolves here in this first half.
So instead of 1st and 5, it's going to be 1st and 15.
Yeah, right at midfield now. Novosel with Anderson as his back. Now Jamerson shifts to the right side on first down. They go with Anderson. Left, he's got room. 45, 40, down the line. There he goes. See ya. Touchdown, Wolves.
Well, there was a great block out on the edge by Talon Schaefer that let that happen. Otherwise, he might have run out of bounds or been forced out of bounds about 30 yards ago. Great block by Schaefer.
And that's how you do it. That's how you draw it up on the chalkboard and the playbook, Rick. That's executed perfectly.
Yeah, I'm sure the Wolves coaching staff and Coach Bottomer in particular are pretty happy about that.
I would totally agree with you on that. In fact, he might even give it an attaboy from his dad. Mike, of course, great guy. So now here's Boschert to try the extra point. Kick on the way, and it is good. So the Wolves now lead at 14-0. You're listening to high school football coverage on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Hey, this is Randy with Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress.
And I'm Ethan. Hold on to your seat cushions. It's our 44th anniversary sale, and we're pulling out all the stops.
I wish you'd just stop bringing that goat into the showrooms.
Aw, you're making Billy feel bad.
Right now, everything's on sale. Sealy, Serta, Simmons, Catnapper, Lazy Boy, and more. With over 600 recliners in stock, you'll have plenty to choose from.
No, Billy. That doesn't mean chew on the recliners.
Lazy Boy sofa starting at just $844. 5-piece dinettes from just $444. Recliners from just $344. Lift chairs from just $844.
Everyone's gonna go crazy for those deals.
4-piece bedroom packages from $844. Sofas from $344. King mattress is just $444.
And remember, you can buy it today, get it today. I just told Billy, we're just like Bargain Central.
Ethan, what's your deal with the goat?
Well, here at Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress, we might just be the greatest of all time.
Our 44th anniversary sale is going on now at all our locations.
That's Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress of Johnsonburg and Brookville. Like us on Facebook.
Heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling, all day or night when you need. Epic heating and cooling. Epic. Every time we show up for you. Epic. Making your day feel epic, like a superhero. Epic. Heating and cooling experts, tried, trusted, and true. Epic. Every install feels epic, and when the time comes, you'll know. You know you've got our trusted team for the golden heat. Epic heating and cooling, all day or night when you need. Epic heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling.
Back in Kane as the kickoff goes into the end zone. It'll be another touchback for Tyson Boschert, and that's his second one of the night.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't run it back out of the end
No,
zone.
you
right?
can't. Once it goes in the end
there,
zone,
you're done.
You're done. So back to the 20-yard line. First down for the Wolves, and thus far, Rick, The effects of last week have been shaken off.
Well, the kid
for Kane.
The kid that I've seen that has a little extra like juice, a little extra just hop in his step is Isaiah Smith.
Yeah.
He's really fired up.
Yeah, that kid's had himself a great career, and he's a senior, man. He wants to win on homecoming night. You can just see it. So first down, McGee back, quickly under pressure, has to get out of the pocket, flips it downfield, got a man. It's Welch.
Okay.
First down, more, and out of bounds, up towards the 40-yard line.
Ball was thrown behind him a little bit. He made a real nice catch.
And they're going to mark him at the 38-yard line. Gain of 18 and a first down. Wolves with 123 yards already here in this first quarter, and we are about a minute past the halfway point of it. From the 37-yard line, first down. McGee shotgun, blitz coming, back under pressure. He goes, now has to flush out, looking, he's going to run. He's got a first down and more down the sideline. He goes inside the 30 and a first down. He's tripped up. I think it was Hollebeck. Now, some people are saying that the ball came out, but they're giving it back to the Terrors. And, boy, how lucky. I didn't see it come out, but how lucky they are if that's the case, Rick.
That was some serious speed by Shane McGee, though.
38 yards on that run and a first down.
Now, if you have speed, which obviously Shane McGee does, this is a pretty good venue to display that.
Very much.
It's an absolutely gorgeous night on this nice turf.
Well, McGee now 57 yards on the night already running the football. 4.5 to go, first quarter, 14-0 Kane. Shotgun here, and it's a different quarterback in there. It's Ryan Shenfield. He throws it out here incomplete.
It almost looked like it got tipped, or maybe he got hit right as soon as he let go of it. Because it kind of wobbled and then died before it got to the receiver. Ton of pressure from Kane that time.
And, boy, Shane McGee is over on the sideline over there. And it looks to me like he
went out after that long run. And,
wow, that is... If
that's temporary.
I hope so, man, because, wow, that's a tough one. So Shenfield now going to run it to the left himself. Can't get away from a great defensive play, and there's penalty flags all over the place. And I think it was Tommy Shrub on the tackle.
Well, Shrub had a great game last week.
And they're going to call a face mask on the Wolves.
Oh, boy.
And that's a personal foul, so that's biggie. That's a first down.
That'll be a half the distance penalty. Should put it down to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, right about there, I think.
Well, they're not moving oh, there they go.
Yep. So, indeed, it goes down to the 12, and what was a great defensive play, negated by that penalty. So the Terrors, with 4:14 to go here in the first quarter.
Penalty gives them first down yardage. Going to be first and 10 for Otto-Eldred.
Here is, oh boy, that play got blown up. Hollebeck into the backfield, and down goes Welch.
Yeah, he came on a blitz, Hollebeck did.
Ball carrier number 2, Dawson Welch, going to bring up second long for the Terrors.
Back to the 19-yard line.
It's a loss of about 7.
Well, how about this? The end of the first inning in Ridgeway, Elkers lead UACV 2-0.
I know you love baseball, but at the end of the first inning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, somebody hit a 2-run homer.
That's what I'm thinking. It might have been.
Pirates are up 2-0 last I looked.
Yeah, 3-0 now. Timeout here called on the field, and we'll take one as well. High school football brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Feeling worn out, tired, or just need a boost? Stop in for a vitamin infusion from the Beauty Within Med Spa with locations at Dream Float in St. Mary's and Fernan Family Practice in Ridgeway. We offer several different vitamin infusions depending on your needs or symptoms. Hi, this is Dr. Katie Fernan. Did you know that vitamins are best absorbed through IVs? This treatment will replenish nutrients and give your body a needed boost. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call the office or schedule online at beautywithinmd.com.
School is back in session. Is your child ready to see success? At Cartez Family Vision in Bradford, Dr. Kevin Cartez is making back-to-school eye checkups easy. For over 25 years, Dr. Cartez has been helping kids see their best. Cartez Family Vision, 23 Kennedy Street inside the historic Old City Hall, or book online at cartezfamilyvision.com or call 814-989-2010 today. Cartez Family Vision, where great vision is just a visit away.
3:43 left to go here in this first quarter. 14-0 Kane leads, and the Terrors now face a second down and long back at the 19-yard line. Backup quarterback, sophomore Ryan Shenfield into the game. Shane McGee dinged up just a little bit, and there's a fumble on the play, and the Wolves got it.
So that was Hayden Hollebeck that jumped on it. There it was right kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And
22-yard line.
well, that's kind of a freebie for Kane. I mean, they had the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. A couple of great defensive plays, and then you force a turnover, and it all works out in your favor.
Well, the Wolves leading 14-0, and they go first down. Back to throw. Novosel now under some pressure, has to scoot out to the left, fires downfield, got a man, it's caught. That's Anderson at the 35, tries to juke around, and he gets tackled at the 37.
Easy first down.
Boy, what a threat Anderson is, Rick. He's a dual threat with running the ball and catching.
Yeah, that was a big catch right there. And the thing about having a guy like him, when he does catch the ball, and he can run after the catch, and probably got an extra 5 yards out of that with his running ability.
Well, the Wolves shuffling everybody around as Schaefer goes out to the right now along with Kane Jamerson. First down, shotgun. Novosel going to give it to Anderson, and Anderson gets hit and dropped right there. Nice play by Team Caldwell. Back at the 35-yard line. Clock under 3 minutes to go first quarter. 14-0 Kane. Now the Wolves going to have this full house. What do you call that, a wishbone?
Well, now they're moving around.
Now they're moving everybody around. Dar goes in motion. They're going to run Novosel, and a penalty flag comes in. I think this one's coming back. First down and more. He goes down the sideline, and he steps out of bounds. And this one is, I believe, going to come back.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. But
my guess is they had a false start. Yeah,
it is a false start. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I thought it was going to be a hold, and that's, I suppose, a false start is preferable to a hold.
I think what happened was I think Dar was headed towards the line of scrimmage before the snap, and you can't do that.
Yeah,
you got to go laterally. So that'll move him back to the 30-yard line, where it'll be second down now and long, 2nd and 17. Shotgun, and they give it to Anderson. Anderson bouncing around. I'll check that. That's Jamerson. No, it's Anderson. I was right first. And there he goes. Thank goodness I had time to correct it. He scoots to the end zone, touchdown.
Boy, and he broke about 4 tackles right around the line of scrimmage. Looked like they had him pinned back there, but boy, he just broke that last tackle. And it ended up, not sure where the line of scrimmage was. It was about the 40.
That was the 30-yard line. 70-yard touchdown run. That is the Spitzer scoring play, brought to you by Spitzer Auto World of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway. Their world revolves around you. I owe them two. I forgot to say that on the first two. So now Boschert on for the point after. My apologies there, guys. Snap, hold, and kick. All up and good. And the Wolves now lead at 21-0. High school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Need a loan? Go to Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. I'll bet you've heard that a few hundred times, but have you actually investigated it? They have a loan for your life. Whether it's an auto loan for a new or used vehicle, a loan for your college student, a home loan, a loan to get a boat, RV, ATV, or snowmobile, or a loan to take that long overdue vacation you need. I think you get the idea. They give out a lot of loans. Not only that, but the rates on those loans are even sweeter. Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in Elk, Cameron, McKean, or Warren County? If so, then you qualify for membership at Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. See how simple it can be. Visit one of their 7 locations in the area or log on to mlfcu.net. Best of luck to all the athletes competing today from Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union, where it certainly is good to be a member.
Back here in Kane at the Paul R. Miller Stadium, Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box, J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter, and a 21-0 lead. And apparently there was a penalty on the Wolves.
All I know is that third score, if you're ahead 14-0 in the first quarter and you add a third touchdown with two play, that's not a 50% increase in the lead. That feels like a quadrupling of the lead to your opponent.
It does, and I really hate to be the bearer of bad news for some Otto fans. It appears as if Shane McGee's got his shoulder pads off.
Well, that's definitely bad news. I really can't. And
that's a shame, man. I was really looking forward to seeing him play. I hope that it's maybe to fix something up. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, there's a penalty on that extra point, and now the kickoff comes up, and that's going to go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So that'll come all the way out to the 40, I believe.
35 or 40? I think
that's one of the. It's 35 or 40.
Let's see where the official heads. I don't see any officials around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Let's see. They're bringing it back up here. That'll be at the 35.
35.
Yep, okay. 35-yard line.
Kickoff rolls out of bounds. Otto-Eldred Terrace take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 21-0, and I'm not seeing Shane McGee over there anywhere right now, and we hope he's okay. We really do.
Yeah, the kid is a really talented athlete.
So, Ryan Schenfeld, his older brother Davey, was one whale of an athlete over the last few years, part of that great basketball team that was spectacular.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
They
were something.
Good.
Blitz on first down, and they give it to Eaton, and Eaton is decked. He goes down back at the 32-yard line. As the clock still, we are in the first quarter, 35 minutes into the game, and it's down to 1:40 to go here in this first.
The Wolves pretty happy with the results thus far?
I think so, Kane with 206 yards in this first quarter, Rick.
Wow. They're on pace for over 800
yards. Yeah. That's there's some teams that don't get that in a season. Shenfield throws it out in the flat. It's caught. That's Blendinger, and Blendinger's blown up right away. Man, oh man.
He's going to lose 5 or 6.
Back to the 29-yard line, and this has all the makings of getting real ugly real quick, unfortunately.
Yeah, because Kane, I mean, guys like Isaiah Smith are just going to pin your ears back
Yep.
down.
Oh, boy. And they've blitzed. I mean, they've blitzed like the first couple plays in a row here on this drive. So 3rd down and long. Shenfield from the shotgun. Back to throw. Pocket collapses, rolls out. He fires this up, and it is incomplete. Into a crowd, tried to get it to Blendinger, but there were about 3 blue jerseys there.
Yeah, they were really fortunate that the Wolves didn't pick that one off.
Well, and can you imagine Shenfield right now? I mean, the poor kid, he gets thrown into the game cold.
Listen, he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
And you got to think if you're Shane McGee's backup, you ain't getting a lot of playing time.
No,
you know, I mean, you just got to be honest with yourself. You think, well, next year be my year. Now you have to be ready. You have to be ready. But you're absolutely right, though. It's a really, really tough thing for a young player.
So Novosel will drop deep. He's back at his 38-yard line. And Eaton in punt formation for Otto-Eldred. He'll kick it away from about his 20-yard line. 26 seconds remain in this first quarter. And a snap on the ground. He's got a fall on it, and the Wolves will get it at the 20-yard line.
Down by number 87, Preston Yard.
Well, things are really heading south for Otto right now.
Yeah, you feel for him. You really do. And the Wolves will start 1st and 10 at the Otto 20-yard line. And I don't know, man. I would just feed Anderson here.
Yeah, between Anderson and Novosel, I mean, I would think that they'll try to run out this quarter. And
Tommy Shrub, the center, over the ball. And now Anderson goes in motion. Novosel back to throw.
It.
Has some time. Now it collapses. Rolls left. Fires downfield, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Preston Dar.
Yeah, and he just wanted to make sure that one wasn't picked. And not a bad throw. The coverage was pretty solid.
Try to get you some score updates here. Last we knew, Ridgeway led Union AC Valley at the end of the first quarter. That game is on our sister station, B94 tonight. Mark Martinez and Nate Stice on that call.
Nate Stager with a 2 RBI double.
Yeah, right. Here's a give inside, and that's Jamerson. Jamerson turns it up and dives inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, the blue and red all over it here. It's 21-0 Kane. After one, high school football on the How, brought to you by St. Mary's
When you
Insurance.
want a hometown feel with plenty of options, you choose Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's, where the service is fun, fast, easy, and now backed by the Spitzer Shield. When you choose us, you choose a variety of brand new vehicles across 3 separate lots. When you choose us, you choose to know everything we've done to make our pre-owned vehicles second to none. A rigorous inspection process performed by factory-trained technicians and professional detail inside and out. Visit us along the $1 Million Highway today for all of your Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford needs. It's our Auto World St. Mary's. Our world revolves around you.
Top of the line builders, the area's leader in quality roofing projects, now adds seamless gutter installation to our services. At Top of the Line Builders, our staff is trained to offer professional installation. For more information and a no-obligation quote on seamless gutters, call Nick Cherry at 814-965-5785. We offer free estimates and are fully insured. Top of the Line Builders. Get your project done right the first time.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurances for auto, home, business, farm, life, and retirement in just one agency? That's what Pacelli Insurance is for. They can help protect what is important for you and your family's future. Visit Pacelli Insurance in St. Mary's or call them at 814-781-3888. Pacelli Insurance, your preferred local independent insurance agency. Pacelli Insurance, where we protect your world.
Start of the second quarter here in Kane, Paul R. Miller Stadium on a beautiful homecoming Friday night. And boy, Rick, look at that sunset over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a spectacular place to watch a football game right now.
It sure is. Here's Anderson up the middle, shifts through one wave, and dives down to the 9. He'll have a first down. And what a first quarter it was for Evan Anderson in that offense. Anderson, 123 yards on 6 carries and 2 touchdowns thus far tonight.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game.
I would think so.
Let alone a first quarter.
Wolves compiling over 200 yards in the first stanza. And now they have a first and goal at the Otto 9, leading 21-0. There you go, Preston Dorr straight ahead. Preston running, breaks a tackle, touchdown!
Well, Kane is doing very, very little wrong right now.
I don't know that they feel that they can't do anything wrong the way this game is going. My goodness.
Yeah, the more it keeps going, the more confidence they get.
So, Boschert on for the point after once again.
And he's got a strong leg. I was watching him boot him from the 35-yard line, warming up before the game.
And the kick on the way. It is good.
Down the middle.
Kane, 28. Otto-Eldred, nothing. High school football on the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's
Have
Insurance.
you been looking for a career in the powdered metal industry? Medco Industries is now hiring. Medco Industries on Brussels Street in St. Mary's is a locally owned company offering long-term steady careers or part-time work with advancement opportunities and great benefits. Operations are regular 8-hour shifts with most weekends off. Medco's machining facility, Pro Process LLC, offers CNC operator and setup positions in a climate-controlled facility. Apply online at medcopm.com. Medco Industries, locally owned and operated in St. Mary's for over 40 years.
When is the last time you really felt like your body was functioning properly? If you can't remember, then it's time for you to call Rowley Family Chiropractic of St. Mary's. They've been serving the community for 25 years. Their mission is to improve your overall quality of life by allowing your nervous system to work at its fullest potential. Want to know more? Log on RowleyFamilyChiropractic.com or call 814-834-1045. Rowley Family Chiropractic, improving health one spine at a time.
4 plays, 20 yards, and the 9-yard touchdown run by Preston Darr, the Spitzer scoring play. Brought to you by Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you. The kickoff down to the 7-yard line on the return, up over the 20, the 30, and out of bounds over to the 35-yard line. That's Blendinger on the return. Wyatt, nice job by him.
I thought Kane was going to pin him way back there inside the 20. They had a bunch of guys down there, but he just kind of scored it out to his right.
And with that, there's a penalty flag on the play.
Been too many of those tonight.
Yeah, I know. It is up to, well, they'll mark this penalty off from the 26.
Call
it looks
a
like.
hold.
Yep. That'll move him back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
11:09 to go here in this first half now, and a 28-0 Kane lead.
It's going to be a long, almost 3 quarters of football for Otto-Eldred the way.
Shenfield, first down, he runs forward, and he has actually a nice gain out to the 20.
Got about 5, 4, probably 4.
Met by a pack of Wolves.
And if you're Otto right now, Rick, this is a neighborhood where you work for positive stuff.
Well, that's just it. You got to do something to kind of get a little confidence back in your guys. And
second down and 6. Ball at the 20-yard line. And they bring a tight formation in here. And they go with Eaton. Eaton, oh man, Isaiah Smith ate him for lunch.
Isaiah Smith is, I don't know what he had for breakfast this morning, but he is just having the game like you can't believe.
Back down to the 16 in the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up third down and 10 as we tick under 10 minutes to go in the first half.
He's been lined up on both sides of that defensive end, and I've seen him just, whoever's blocking him on either side, just drive them right into the backfield just about every time.
Hasn't made a difference wherever he's lined up. Third down, shotgun, fumble on the snap, and Kane has got it.
Kane did get it, yep.
Down at the 12-yard line.
That was Preston Garr that recovered the fumble.
Down at the 12, and the Wolves now first down and 10. 9:36 to go here in the first half. And it has been all Kane. Look at this. Look at this. Big number 54 is in the backfield, Isaiah Smith. Look at this. He's barking the signals. And he's going to run it. Left side, look out. Isaiah Smith down inside to 10 to the 5.
I for some reason I can just hear, give me the ball, coach. Give me the ball, coach. Give me the ball, coach.
And you know that there's that set of plays in the playbook.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just know.
yeah.
Well, he gets 7, second down, and I'd be willing to bet he goes again, and he's looking for red here. And he goes left. Breaks a tackle, there it is!
Yeah.
Touchdown, Wolves!
Well, what can't they do today?
The Spitzer scoring play, a 5-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Smith. Brought to you by the Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you. It's a pretty good night when one of your senior linemen finds the end zone.
You know what's going to be the difficult part of the night? Trying to pick the MVP in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Novacell to hold, and the extra point attempt by Boschert. That is up, and it is good. And it's now Kane 35, Otto-Eldred nothing. High school football on the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
With 2 locations on Baker Alley in Ridgeway and Route 219 in Johnsonburg, Elk County Foods' friendly staff is ready to serve you. They offer daily and weekly specials, including their 5 for $24.99 in the meat department. Check out their large hot and cold deli, the freshest of fresh produce, and their own homemade beef sticks and smoked cheese. Having a get-together? Let Elk County Foods do the work for you. Elk County Foods of Ridgeway and Johnsonburg, hometown proud. Check us out on Facebook or visit us online.
Attention residents of Kane. This Saturday, September 27th from 8 till 1, take a quick Ford test drive, and they'll donate to the Kane Lions Club and Kane Area Food Pantry. No purchase necessary, just drive and do good. Plus, bring a non-perishable food donation and help fill the F-150 in their showroom. Zook Motors, 25 Willow Run Drive, west of Kane. Details at zookmotors.net. Drive with us, give with us. See you Saturday.
18 or older with license and insurance, 1 test drive per person counts. See dealer for details.
Just 2 plays, 12 yards, and the touchdown run by Isaiah Smith. And it's 35-0 Kane. Here's the kick by Boschert, and that'll come down at the 8-yard line. And they pitch it on the return, and that is Blendinger up over the 20, out to the 25, and spins down at the 30-yard line.
Ryan Paul, freshman, that made the tackle on special teams there for the Wolves.
8:56 to go here in the first half. And the last thing you want to happen here is for you to start celebrating early.
Well,
if
yeah,
you're Kane, because there's still football left, and
we're only fairly shallow in the second quarter. Yet, you know, I mean, 8:56 to play.
Turnovers have led to the last 2 Kane touchdowns, couple of fumbles. And now what do we have here?
Delay a game.
Yep. Wow.
Delay a game against the Terrors.
So 5-yard penalty be 1st and 15. Shenfield, the quarterback, taking over for the injured Shane McGee. Blendinger goes in motion on 1st down, and Shenfield will run towards the right, looking to turn it up, and he gets nowhere. In fact, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, he probably lost a yard.
Number 5, Brian Shenfield on the QB keeper for the Terrors.
I mean, Shane McGee is such a difference maker. Without him in there, boy, it's just amazing what happens to the complexion of their team and the way they move.
Yep, and it's unfortunate, man, and you hate to see that. The kid's a senior, and he's had a great career, both here and in basketball he's played too, I believe. And he's a kid he started in 9th grade. He started as a freshman here. Trips to the left on 2nd down. Wolves show blitz. Here they come. They flip it out here, and he's got it. That's complete. And nice open field tackle by Novosel at the 24-yard line. Pass complete to Michael Eaton.
See the Batman guy? No, it's Michael Keaton.
It's Michael Keaton.
Never mind that guy.
Yeah. So 3rd and 15, 7:35 to go first half, 35-0. Kane leads. Terrors go 4 wide again for the left hash mark. Wolves show blitz. Here they come. And Shenfield running for his life. Gets away from one. Now flips it downfield. Picked off at the 30. Novosel on the return into 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Wolves.
Wow.
Wow. What a Spitzer scoring play. 30-yard interception return. And the Wolves lead it 41-0.
We played less than 17 minutes, and the Wolves have six touchdowns already.
Well, turnovers have been a big culprit here. Extra point attempt. That one is blocked at the line, and it is no good. There's penalty flag down. And it looks like we've got too many men on the field against Otto.
Makes it a little easier to block a kick.
Yeah, sure it does. Wow. What a Spitzer scoring play. Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you. And now the Wolves will get another shot here at this extra point.
Penalty against the Terrors. Number 11, Tyson Bosher, will attempt the extra point.
So Novosel to hold. And this kick by Boschert is good. 42-0 Wolves. You're listening to high school football action on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
For nearly 40 years, one name in the area stands out when it comes to plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and more.
Hi, this is Shirley from Newell's Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. We have been providing plumbing and HVAC services in St. Mary's since 1984. Our customers are our #1 priority, and we are quick to answer or return calls, especially in emergency situations. From initial estimates through the project completion, we will work with you to ensure you're 100% satisfied. Our team of technicians has a combined 88 years of experience, so we have knowledge on our side for any job. We are professional, fair, family-friendly, and work with you to understand your needs and goals. From residential to light commercial, we can ensure your plumbing and HVAC systems are running at peak performance.
For all your plumbing and heating needs, put your trust in us. Newell's Plumbing and Heating's Trout Run Road, St. Mary's.
Well, when it's your night, and it is for the Kane Wolves tonight after the interception return by Novosel. And a 42-0 Kane lead here in the second quarter.
Has all the makings of a post-game homecoming fun time, doesn't it?
It's going to be a fun time of the dance this weekend. Here's the kickoff, and that's going to trail into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Terrors will start 1st and 10 at the 27:09, still remaining here in this first half. They will crown the queen at halftime, and we will carry that live here. The Otto Band will get to do their performance, and then once they're done, they will do the halftime festivities, so we'll try to carry that live here. So 1st and 10. And Preston Tar with a great defensive play as Shenfield back to the 14-yard line. Wow.
-6 on the play. Oof. Well, they're going to say, going to give him a little. No,
they give him the 14. Yep. So 2nd down and 10. They're going to shuffle some people around. Blendinger going to come split here to this left side of the field. And Team Caldwell there, and we're going to have a timeout called, it appears, by Otto. So we'll take one as well. High school football on the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
You wouldn't go to a veterinarian for heart surgery. So why would you go to any body shop to have your vehicle needs repaired? Go to the Certified Collision Center, Cataldo Collision. We are certified in most makes and models. With some of our certifications, we are the only shop within 50 miles. So when in need of collision repairs, get qualified, certified collision repairs at Cataldo's Collision on Division Street in DuBois, the building with the big red roof. 814-372-8600. And remember, we do magic.
Grilling season is never over, and that means a trip to Bell's Meat and Poultry in Kane for the best cuts of beef, chicken, and pork that money can buy. Whether it's a big juicy burger, mouth-watering steak, delicious chops, sizzling sausage, or fresh chicken, it all tastes better from Bell's. Pick up some beef sticks, some special smoked cheese, spicy dip, a world-famous griller, ham or chicken salad, and more at Bell's Meat and Poultry in Kane. Open 7 days a week to serve you.
Welcome back. After the timeout, it'll be a 2nd down and long for the Terrors here, 2nd and 16. 6:19 to go in the first half. You're listening to coverage of high school football on WDDH St. Mary's, 97.5 The Hound, and online at houndcountry.com. And, of course, tonight's game streamed on our YouTube page, which you can find through a link on our Facebook page. So here we go, 2nd down, and Welch goes in motion. Shenfield running to the right and gets some positive yards, but then the door closes quickly. In fact, he got maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe a yard, and that's about it. Maybe not quite a yard.
Number 54, Isaiah Smith.
Well, Isaiah Smith, have yourself a night. Oh, there's a fumble?
Are you kidding me? I didn't see any.
I did not
any
see
players react, and That's what happens when it's 42-0 at this point in the game. Players just aren't, they just don't even react anymore. Boy, I did not see the ball come loose anywhere.
Neither did I. Wow, it looked for all the world like he was down, but apparently they stripped him out, and it'll be at the 15-yard line, and the Wolves are going to have it.
Well, play well, fellas, for the next 6 minutes, because I think you're not going to see much field time.
Yeah, I was going to say. First down, Wolves, and now another timeout is going to be called. This one by the Wolves. So
there we go.
We'll keep it right here because I'm going to look up some of the scores here as we head through the league tonight. And it has been all Kane here in this one. And the rest of the league, an area looks like this. Smethport with a big first half. They're up 32-6 over Bucktail as they are in the second quarter there. Clearfield leads Huntington 13-7. Port Allegheny is up 12-6 over Red Bank Valley. That game is in the second quarter.
That's closer than I thought it might be.
Yep, and they've just gone to halftime in Ridgeway. Union AC Valley has scored. They lead 6-2 at the half in that one. Interesting.
Yeah, really.
Couple of 3-run homers by Gallagher kid, right?
Not a score you expect.
No. Nope. We'll have the Elkers here next Friday night, down in Emporium against Cameron County. And it is a doubleheader weekend for us, as we'll be in Smethport on Saturday.
See the Wolves?
See these Wolves going up against the Hubs. First down, here's Novacell, pump fake. Now he throws deep, got a man. It is caught, touchdown, Talon Schaefer.
That coverage was pretty good, but that ball was perfectly thrown right over Talon Schaefer's shoulder, right into his hands.
Spitzer scoring play brought to you by Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you.
Well, Kane's giving Spitzers their money's worth today, aren't they?
Have they not, huh? So now the extra point attempt coming up here for Tyson Bosher. And we've got whistles before this play gets underway. Offside against Otto. It's a half the distance penalty, so they'll retry the point here.
Penalty against the Terrors. Bosher will attempt the extra point.
Novacell with the hold, and Boshert's extra point is up, and he got it. It is good. With 5:53 to go in the first half, Kane 49. Otto-Eldred nothing. High school football on the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Johnson's Tire Service on Route 6 in Clarendon has been your Goodyear tire dealer for over 40 years. If you're in the market for a new set of truck tires, Johnson's Tire Service is your area dealer for Goodyear, Michelin, and other brands. They offer alignment service for trucks, motorhomes, and trailers. Call 814-723-3950 or find them online at johnsonstire.com. Johnson's Tire Service thanks their customers for their positive reviews, earning a top-rated service center distinction by Carfax. You've heard it said before that financial security doesn't come easy. You have to plan for it, work for it, and manage your money wisely. In today's financial world, it sure helps to have a bank that helps with that process. At Hamlin Bank, they are the bank that takes care of its customers. Visit one of their locations in Smethport, Kane, Mount Jewett, Eldred, Bradford, Olean, New York, St. Mary's, and their newest branch in Sheffield. See them online at hamlinbank.com. Member FDIC.
Just one play on the drive, 15-yard touchdown run. Or pass, rather. And the Wolves up now 49-0. Here comes the kickoff by Boschert. This one back to the 6-yard line. That's Blendinger, I believe, on the return. Up over the 20, and he gets decked, and a penalty flag comes flying in.
That was Talon Schaefer, I think, that made the tackle. But
let's check this penalty out here. And one of the Otto kids is down.
It's a hold against Otto.
All right, so that'll move him back. The original tackle was at the 23. I'll move him back, I believe, to the 13-yard line.
Well, nobody can afford to lose their quarterback in any league, at any level, and all that. However, it's rare that I've seen a game take a turn as much as this one has with the loss of one player.
Yep.
Shane McGee is that talented and irreplaceable.
That is another one of Otto's big players that's being helped off the field, Team Caldwell. And
he was having a pretty decent night.
Yeah.
Defensively, he's making some tackles anyway.
So that return negated a bit. It'll go back to the 13-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Otto. Still 5:47 left to go here in this first half.
And Isaiah Smith was on his way out.
And sure,
still
all this left, and look at this. The food is coming for halftime.
Look at that.
Oh, man. Look at you, buddy. Look at that. Smoked chicken. Yeah. James from Bells. Yeah. First down for the Terrors. And a fumble on the snap. Oh, my. They cover it back up.
Saying they have it.
Nope, it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, boy.
Wow.
That was Aiden Eckert. He was kind of signaling like, hey, we have that. But,
I mean, that's back at the 1-yard line. That's a big loss. And you're in a position here where you're thinking, if you're the Wolves here, you're thinking safety.
I don't even know if I want a safety here. I might want my defense to try to just get a stop.
Yeah.
And then force them to punt from back and turn it into a touchdown. Of course, if you get a safety, you're going to get the ball back anyway.
Oh, here we go. Shotgun for Shenfield. He's back to throw. He's going to flip it down here on the right side. And is it caught? No, he didn't.
Oh, he had it.
Almost a wonderful catch over there on the sideline.
Yeah, way out at about the 30-yard line.
Blendinger. Now there's another flag on the play. Holy man.
The flags are just getting out of hand.
Yeah. I mean, we've had 9 penalties here in this first half.
And it feels like 90.
Personal foul, defense. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense.
Also on the defense.
Yeah.
Not sure what you're doing when you have a 7-touchdown lead with 5 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah. And being truthful here, just shut up and play the game. Now, here's the question. Is this a dual foul to where there's 30 yards?
If the unsportsmanlike penalty would have come after the ball was dead, they would tack that one on at the end.
That's what I'm thinking. So, it's a dead ball unsportsmanlike. So I'm going to guess, yep.
Were there 2 penalties then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It is. It's a big.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's been the only bright spot for the Terrors since McGee went out of the game.
So it'll be a first down for the Terrors out to the 31-yard line. And the Wolves, this is, if I'm Coach Bodemer, this is the one thing that I am just frustrated about. 6 penalties, 79 yards in this first half.
Yeah, you do not want to lose your focus at this point, guys. I mean,
so, first down, Terrors at the 31. Shenfield from the shotgun. And they hand it off. That's Eaton, and Eaton is met right away. Preston Darr. He'll get a yard. Actually, no, he won't. It's right back to the line of scrimmage. 4:40 to go in the first half. 49-0. Kane in front. Shotgun, and they give it again to Eaton, and Eaton hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Back at the 27.
He's going less than nowhere that time.
Penalty flag down.
Surprise, surprise.
And that is on Kane. It's a face mask.
Inadvertent variety.
Yep, that'll be 5 yards from the original line, so at the 36. 2nd and 5. And now Kane up to 84 yards in penalties for this first half.
I'm sure they're going to hear about that in the locker room at halftime, even though they have a 7-touchdown lead.
I can guarantee you the coaches are not happy about that. Here's a give. That's Eaton. Left side, turns it upfield, and he dives ahead to the 40-yard line, almost the 41. They're going to mark him right at the 40. He'll be just short of that first down.
About a yard, a little over a yard short.
And the Terrors just trying to find anything positive here that they can move on. And, boy, you really feel for those kids. Coach Reese and the Terrors losing two of their best players and their best player overall, Shane McGee, in this first half.
And probably one of the best all-around players.
In the district.
All of D9.
Yeah, flat out. Down to 3:15 to go. Here's a give, and what a defensive play. Guess who? Isaiah Smith. Back at the 38-yard line.
Remember when they sent Eli Manning to Penn State? That's what Isaiah Smith. He looks like he's a man playing among boys. He's just so fired up, and he is just destroying everybody and anybody that tries to block him.
Get out of my way.
And I don't know that you could. I can't get inside his helmet, of course, but I can't imagine he could possibly have more fun playing football than he's having right now.
This has got to be a fun night for him. So now, punt formation, the kick is away, and Novosel going to let it hit and roll, and it'll go inside the 20 and finally stop at about the 17-yard line.
Otto-Eldred got a pretty favorable roll that time on the punt.
2:27 left to go here in the first half, and the Wolves leading 49-0. They will start 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Coming up at halftime. Cannot wait. I can smell it right behind us.
I hear bells.
I hear bells. I see bells. Soon we will taste bells. Eating poultry. First down, Kane. Novosel is back in at quarterback, and you think Isaiah Smith right now is saying, Coach, come on, let me back in. Here's Anderson up over the 20, and Evan dives to the 22.
Well, if they score again, you know he's going to be their coach. Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler's leg's sore. He's got to be sore by now. Let me kick this extra point. And he'd probably drive it right down the middle.
100%. 100%. Gain of 5 on the last play. It'll be 2nd down. Novosel from the shotgun. And here's Hollebeek. And he gets it on the inside. Carry first down and more. Look out. Outside to the 40, 45, and midfield into Otto territory.
Going to give them the 49 in Otto territory. And once again, outside of the penalties, they can pretty much do no wrong.
Boy, oh boy, Hayden Hollebeek. Minute 36 and winding in the first half. The Wolves nearing 300 yards of offense in this first couple of quarters. Now the Wolves check the plays out here. Now we're going to have what? A timeout called. Yeah, timeout Kane. That'll leave them with one. .106 remaining here in this first half, and it's been a fun night. Halftime coming up, of course. We mentioned the halftime report, and we'll also carry live the crowning of the Queen here, which is always fun. They do this in a unique way. They have all the candidates stand on the track, and then they have the football seniors walk up and down past all of the candidates, and then they stop at the Queen. They tell them who they are. They'll have last year's Queen come back, and then they give her the flowers and the crown and all that sort of thing. So it's really, really neat how they do it here.
Yeah, I've not seen anybody else do it that way.
No, it's usually just an announcement, and I think that's cool. I really do.
The way things are going for Otto-Eldred, if they tried that on a night like tonight, they would get like players behind like 3 different girls.
Yeah,
like, what's going on here? We're confused.
So the timeout is over.
Not to criticize, but I mean, they're just having one of those nights.
It's just one of those nights.
If you're going to play the sport, whatever the sport, you're going to have a night like this on occasion. And you just have to gut it out. You just have to get it out and get through it.
Good news is Teen Caldwell, I see, back on the field for the Terrors, so that's great to see.
That's a good news.
And here's a little pass. There's Silfies. Will, shovel pass. He's down in the 40. The 30, look out, Will Silfies inside the 10-yard line.
Pretty good run for a freshman.
They're going to say he's out at the 12-yard line. Gain of 37 yards for the Sylph man. He was just jumping on piles after games not too long ago. I mean, geez Louise. I'm really feeling my age, man. Brian Weimer, the public address announcer, he says next year it'll be 20 years I've been here.
I didn't say it, but I was thinking I'm probably older now than Brian is whenever he started.
And Novacell runs up inside. There's a penalty flag thrown by the official here, and I think that's coming back.
Oh, man, we had 2 or 3 plays in a row without a penalty flag.
That'll move him back here to the 22-yard line. And the Wolves now 94 yards in penalties.
With the lights on the scoreboard, not quite. Was that 55.6?
Yeah, 55.6.
Okay.
They got a new scoreboard coming here.
Yeah, we
pretty quick.
We found that out from Chris tonight. I didn't know that was in the working.
Yeah. There's some LED issues with that board. I see, or I hear. Here is Hollebeek. Left side, and nice defensive play. Who was that? There's penalty flag over there.
Boy, are you kidding?
That was Blendinger. And we've got a personal foul face mask on Otto. Wow.
Well, just when you think things can't get worse.
Right. Boy, this first half has just taken forever.
If you've ever run a play in practice where they gave you the football and you're on the Kane roster, you want the ball right now.
Yeah.
Just give me that. I just want the ball, man.
Yippers. Well, they put the ball down at the 11. Yeah, the 11-yard line.
Right at the 11.
It'll end up being first down and 9 after that penalty. Oh, high snap. It's fumbled. And back at the 25-yard line, Hollebeek falls on it.
Kane, it'd be wise to just let this thing run.
I would. Yeah, at this point, you just do that. What are they? Yeah, they mark him back at the 24, and they're going to do that. They're just going to let this first half run out down to 10 seconds.
Or players are looking like they want to snap. Yeah, they're
going to. And they get it off. Back to throw. Novosel now looks, flips it out here. He's got a man. That is caught, and it is Anderson. Touchdown. A Spitzer scoring play brought to you by Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you. So now the extra point attempt coming up here by Tyson Boschert. Take bets on if there's a penalty on this play.
Well, I'd say it's about a 50-50 shot.
And the kick on the way, and it is good.
No flag.
No flags, as you say. And we have reached halftime here in Kane, finally. And it's been all Kane here in this one. 56-0. The Wolves in front. The halftime report brought to you by Bell's Meat and Poultry in Kane is coming up. High school football on the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
If you're planning on having masonry work done this year, call the pros at Steger Masonry in Ridgeway at 772-7083. Their years of experience will make sure the job's done right. Call Steger Masonry at 772-7083, 772-7083, Steger Masonry in Ridgeway. Schedule your masonry work with the pros. Remember, masonry is no hobby.
Here in Elk County, family means everything. At St. Mary's Insurance and Affiliates, we treat our clients like part of our family. That's why St. Mary's Insurance, Borst Insurance in Ridgeway, and the Smith Keats Agency in Johnsonburg have been trusted by generations to protect homes, cars, businesses, and families. From our family to yours, we're here to protect what matters most. Stop by one of our offices, give us a call, or visit us online at stmarysagency.com.
Hey, this is Randy.
And I'm Ethan with the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center.
You asked for it, so we got it. Come see the newest in cooling mattress technology.
How does a goat stay cool while napping?
I have no idea.
On a mattress that's utterly refreshing.
We're Western Pennsylvania's largest mattress store with over 100 models on display. From luxury soft to ultra firm at prices to fit any budget. Hey, Ethan, it's my turn. How do goats stretch their budget? By choosing the best mattress at the lowest price.
No, Billy, that doesn't mean chewing on the mattresses.
I wish you'd stop bringing that goat into the showroom.
Aw, you know you love Billy.
Our fall savings sale is going on now, and you'll save big. Plus, get free local delivery, free removal, and free setup on any Sealy, Serta, Simmons, or Tempur-Pedic set. Ethan, why is Billy doing somersaults all over the new double-sided mattress gallery?
You said he would flip over all the new models.
What's your deal with the goat anyway?
Well, here at the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center, we might just be the greatest of all time.
If you haven't experienced the selections, come visit our newest location in downtown historic Johnsonburg.
That's the new Lindbergh Furniture Sleep Center.
The store for everyone who sleeps.
Heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling, comfy your nights when you need. Epic heating and cooling. Epic. Every time we show up for you. Epic. Making your day feel epic, like a superhero. Epic. Heating and cooling experts, tried, trusted, and true. Every install feels epic, and when the time comes, you'll know. You know you've got our trusted team for the golden heat. Epic heating and cooling, comfy your nights when you need. Epic heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling.
Hi, this is Dr. Katie Fernan from Beauty Within MD and Athena Laser Company. Would you like to reduce wrinkles and tighten your skin? Or maybe you have unwanted hair, a scar, or a tattoo that you want to have removed? The Beauty Within MD Med Spa offers a variety of procedures, from Botox, acupuncture, permanent hair removal, to scar removal, and more. For a complete list of services or to schedule at the Ridgeway or St. Mary's location, check us out at beautywithinmd.com.
School is back in session. Is your child ready to see success? At Cartez Family Vision in Bradford, Dr. Kevin Cartez is making back-to-school eye checkups easy. For over 25 years, Dr. Cartez has been helping kids see their best. Cartez Family Vision, 23 Kennedy Street, inside the historic Old City Hall, or book online at cartezfamilyvision.com or call 814-989-2010 today. Cartez Family Vision, where great vision is just a visit away.
Need a loan? Go to Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. I'll bet you've heard that a few hundred times, but have you actually investigated it? They have a loan for your life. Whether it's an auto loan for a new or used vehicle, a loan for your college student, a home loan, a loan to get a boat, RV, ATV, or snowmobile, or a loan to take that long overdue vacation you need. I think you get the idea. They give out a lot of loans. Not only that, but the rates on those loans are even sweeter. Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in Elk, Cameron, McKean, or Warren County? If so, then you qualify for membership at Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. See how simple it can be. Visit one of their 7 locations in the area or log on to mlfcu.net. Best of luck to all the athletes competing today from Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union, where it certainly is good to be a member.
When you want a hometown feel with plenty of options, you choose Spitzer Otto-World St. Mary's, where the service is fun, fast, easy, and now backed by the Spitzer Shield. When you choose us, you choose a variety of brand new vehicles across 3 separate lots. When you choose us, you choose to know everything we've done to make our pre-owned vehicles second to none. A rigorous inspection process performed by factory-trained technicians and professional detail inside and out. Visit us along the $1 Million Highway today for all of your Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford needs. Spitzer Otto-World St. Mary's, our world revolves around
Top
you.
of the line builders, the area's leader in quality roofing projects, now add seamless gutter installation to our services. At Top of the Line Builders, our staff is trained to offer professional installation. For more information and a no-obligation quote on seamless gutters, call Nick Cherry at 814-965-5785. We offer free estimates and are fully insured. Top of the Line Builders. Get your project done right the first time.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurances for auto, home, business, farm, life, and retirement in just one agency? That's what Pacelli Insurance is for. They can help protect what is important for you and your family's future. Visit Pacelli Insurance in St. Mary's or call them at 814-781-3888. Pacelli Insurance, your preferred local independent insurance agency. Pacelli Insurance, where we protect your world.
Welcome back to Paul R. Miller Stadium in Kane in the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box. Excuse me. J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter, as we feast at halftime, much like the Kane Wolves have feasted in this first half. Kane leading at 56-0 here at the break. And I don't know that we need to say much more than that about the game. It's been that kind of game in the first half. Big first half for Evan Anderson. Big first half for Eric Novosel. And an even bigger first half for Isaiah Smith, who has done just about everything there is to do. The Wolves pile up 335 yards in that first half. This is the Halftime Report brought to you by Bell's Meat and Poultry on Fraley Street in Kane. Open 7 days a week to serve you with the best kind of food in the world. And James, my buddy, our friend, our pal, we love him so much for life. He has brought us an absolute feast at the half. Oh, my. When I went in this morning, we both had the same thing in mind, griller. That's you got to do it at least once a year. Well, sure enough, he said, okay, I'll take care of you. So he threw one in the smoker in the morning, and it's slow cooked all day. And it's one of the original chicken grillers. It's got the chicken, it's got the ham, it's got the sausage. and it's got the bacon on it, and it is the absolute best thing on planet Earth.
I'm not saying it's tender, but you can cut right through it with a plastic
fork, right?
I mean, true story. My buddy was up over the weekend. He lives in Maryland now. He was up over the weekend last weekend, and he was going to head back Monday. So he and I went up to the Seawolves game up in Erie on Sunday, and on the way back, he said, before I head out of town, I'm going up to Bell's. I was telling him about the steak kebabs that we had last week.
Yep.
And he said, I'm going up to Bell's before I head out of town. Now, I don't know how good you are at geography, but from Ridgeway to Maryland, Kane is not on the way.
No, it is not.
So he drove all the way up here, and he left with like three different kinds of their beef sticks, some leek cheese, 3 packs of their loose sausage, a griller, some beef jerky. I can't remember what all else, but he bought some of the steak kebab.
Oh yeah, yep.
And so yeah, a little advertising pays off in this case. I mean, of course, he was a captive audience when I had him telling him about the steak kebab.
Well,
he's like, I gotta go up there.
What I told James is I can't believe the biggest chunks of meat on there.
They were and they were cooked to perfection.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it is all good.
And we're getting close here to the halftime festivities as they crown the queen. But man, that griller is so good, and you really need to check that out here. They also have the bacon bomb, which is like a bacon cheeseburger, and then they have the cowboy griller, which is like mashed potatoes and stuff in that as well. But oh my gosh, this thing is so good.
This is the first time we've had the rice too.
Well, he made a dirty rice is what he called it.
Yeah.
And I've never heard it referred to as
I would
that.
probably call it delicious rice.
Yeah, it's delicious instead of dirty delicious rice, I think is what it comes down to. And it is really good, man. And the thing is, you can make that griller any number of different ways. He did it in a smoker, which the taste on it is just amazing. You can do it in your oven. You can do it on a grill, like put it on a spit. Whatever you want to do, man, it is just amazing.
The only way I've ever cooked one was with a grill.
Yeah.
When you can do it in the oven. I've never tried it on the grill, and I want to, but
yeah, and it was just perfection.
It's wrong for something to taste.
Sorry, not sorry that we're eating on the air at halftime. But you get the idea.
Yeah, we're not that sorry
of what it's like.
We're not that sorry.
Yeah. So we're about ready for the halftime festivities, and what we're going to do is turn it over to the public address announcer, Brian Weimer, and we'll get that microphone for him hooked up here so that you all can hear and see. By the way, you can see it on YouTube, who is going to be crowned homecoming queen here at halftime for Kane.
Oh. Well, no, you're good. I'm just saying I don't think he's eligible, but I wouldn't be shocked if I say it's.
Well, yeah, true. Right, yeah. That is for sure. So we're just about ready here for. We're ready when you guys are ready. Just let me know. They're gathering all the candidates down there. And we're ready to go. So here now is the PA announcer, Brian Weimer.
Queen candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cadence Carlson Mayberry. Cadence is the daughter of Shannon Szymanski and Matt Mayberry. Her escort this evening is Mr. Lucas Mary. Lucas is the son of Mike and June Mary. Cadence's school activities include class secretary for 4 years, president of student council, member of National Honor Society for 2 years, SAD for 4 years, Eco Club for 2 years, volleyball for 4 years, softball for 4 years, and is the yearbook editor. Her community activities include member of the St. Callistus Catholic Church, assistant teacher for religious education for 3 years, Care for Kane volunteer, and is a volunteer at the Blood Drive. Her future plans are to further her education at St. Bonaventure and study psychology to become a counselor or therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cadence Carlson Mayberry. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ruby Jekulek. Ruby is the daughter of Josh and Christine Jekulek. Her escort this evening is Mr. Finn Chamberlain. Finn is the son of Rachel and Ernie Chamberlain. Ruby's school activities include volleyball for 4 years, basketball for 3 years, SAD for 3 years, student council for 4 years, prom committee for 1 year, eco club for 2 years, and orchestra for 8 years. Her community activities include Care for Kane volunteer and volunteer with Vacation Bible School. Ruby works at Country Pines Ice Cream Shop, and her future plans are to further her education in business administration and marketing management at an undecided college or university. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ruby Jekulek. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophia Lundeen. Sophia is the daughter of Aaron and Brad Lundeen. Her escort this evening is Mr. Tucker Nystrom. Tucker is the son of Sean and Melanie Nystrom. Sophia's school activities include student council for 4 years, SAD for 4 years, yearbook for 1 year, eco club for 2 years, and prom committee member for 1 year. Her community activities include Care for Kane volunteer. Sophia is currently working at the Laughing Owl Press. Her future plans are to attend St. Bonaventure to major in health science and continue to attend school to become a dentist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophia Lundeen. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexa Olmstead. Alexa is the daughter of Pete and Nicole Crowley. Her escort this evening is Mr. Carter Saquin. Carter is the son of Joe and Allie Saquin. Alexa's school activities include student council for 4 years, SAD for 3 years, athletic association member for 4 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, prom committee for 2 years, eco club for 2 years, orchestra for 8 years, soccer for 3 years, and basketball for 4 years. Alexa's community activities include Presence for Patients volunteer for 3 years, Care for Kane for 4 years, Vacation Bible School, and Little Dribblers volunteer. Alexa has worked at Pepe's for 2 years and Country Pines for 3. Her future plans are to attend Pitt, Maine, and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexa Olmstead. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adriana Peffer. Adriana is the daughter of Jordan Peffer and Ashley Bush. Her escort this evening is Mr. Chase Hultman. Chase is the son of Paul and Angela Hultman. Adriana's school activities include volleyball for 4 years, student council for 4 years, SAD for 4 years, prom committee for 2 years, eco club for 2 years, peer tutor for 2 years, and athletic association member for 4 years. Her community activities include Vacation Bible School volunteer, Care for Kane volunteer, Club 1890 captain volleyball team for 4 years. Adriana has previously worked at Lick and Sip and is currently employed at the Westline Inn. Her future plans are to attend Duquesne University or Penn State Barron to major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adriana Peffer. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natalie Yezurek. Natalie is the daughter of Holly and Mike Yezurek. Her escort this evening is Mr. Lucas Wenzel. Lucas is the son of Krista and Jason Wenzel. Natalie's school activities include volleyball for 4 years, indoor and outdoor track for 4 years, SAD for 4 years, student council member for 4 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, eco club member for 2 years, prom committee for 1 year, and orchestra for 8 years. Her community activities include volunteer for New Beginnings Assembly of God Church and Care for Kane volunteer. Natalie works at Kinzu Nutrition. Her future plans are to attend college and further her education to eventually become a traveling pediatric nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natalie Yajurek. This year's 2025 Homecoming Queen will be crowned by last year's Homecoming Queen, Miss Milena Nicholas. Milena is escorted by the senior members of this year's football team. Tyson Boschert, Evan Anderson, Isaiah Smith, Tommy Shrub, escorting Milena. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Homecoming Queen, Miss Alexa Olmstead. Congratulations to all of this year's contestants, and congratulations to 2025 Homecoming Queen, Alexa Olmstead.
And there you have it, Alexa Olmstead, the 2025 Homecoming Queen for Kane Area High School. It's halftime here at Paul R. Miller Stadium, and it's been all Kane in this first half. Halftime report brought to you by Bell's Meat and Poultry. On Fraley Street in Kane, we'll have more.
Have you been looking for a career in the powdered metal industry? Medco Industries is now hiring. Medco Industries on Brussels Street in St. Mary's is a locally owned company offering long-term steady careers or part-time work with advancement opportunities and great benefits. Operations are regular 8-hour shifts with most weekends off. Medco's machining facility, Pro Process LLC, offers CNC operator and setup positions in a climate-controlled facility. Apply online at medcopm.com. Medco Industries, locally owned and operated operated in St. Mary's for over 40 years.
When is the last time you really felt like your body was functioning properly? If you can't remember, then it's time for you to call Rowley Family Chiropractic of St. Mary's. They've been serving the community for 25 years. Their mission is to improve your overall quality of life by allowing your nervous system to work at its fullest potential. Want to know more? Log on RowleyFamilyChiropractic.com or call 814-834-1045. Rowley Family Chiropractic, improving health one spine at a time. Zook Motors in Kane is a proud supporter of the area's high school sports teams. They know what it means to be part of a community. Family owned and operated, they've been serving the area for almost 100 years. That's why you can trust Zooks to find you the right vehicle for your needs and price range. Best of luck to the players and coaches in today's matchup from everyone on the team at Zook Motors, your area Ford dealer just west of Kane on Route 6.
With 2 locations on Baker Alley in Ridgeway and Route 219 in Johnsonburg, Elk County Foods' friendly staff is ready to serve you. They offer daily and weekly specials, including their 5 for $24.99 in the meat department. Check out their large hot and cold deli, the freshest of fresh produce, and their own homemade beef sticks and smoked cheese. Having a get-together? Let Elk County Foods do the work for you. Elk County Foods of Ridgeway and Johnsonburg, hometown proud. Check us out on Facebook or visit us online.
For nearly 40 years, one name in the area stands out when it comes to plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and more.
Hi, this is Shirley from Newell's Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. We have been providing plumbing and HVAC services in St. Mary's since 1984. Our customers are our #1 priority, and we are quick to answer or return calls, especially in emergency situations. From initial estimates through the project completion, we will work with you to ensure you're 100% satisfied. Our team of technicians has a combined 88 years of experience, so we have knowledge on our side for any job. We are professional, fair, family-friendly, and work with you to understand your needs and goals. From residential to light commercial, we can ensure your plumbing and HVAC systems are running at peak performance.
For all your plumbing and heating needs, put your trust in us. Newell's Plumbing and Heating's Trout Run Road, St. Mary's.
Welcome back to Kane in the Paul R. Miller Stadium. Just about ready to kick off the second half here as the Wolves lead at 56-0 here at the break. And the halftime report again brought to you by Bell's Meat and Poultry on Fraley Street in Kane. Open 7 days a week. In fact, we encourage you to go check it out tomorrow. Why not? Go get you some of that griller. And again, thank you to James, who I don't know that we should be ever taken care of that well. I mean, he has spoiled us.
That's ridiculous.
The last couple weeks. And, buddy, we love you, man. You are the best. And you are just absolutely phenomenal, and we love you.
I have an idea for a movie. Every time we eat bells, another angel gets its wings. I think it was kind of already borrowed, but
Yeah, well, that's okay. I'm okay with using it. So thank you very much to Jack Bell and his crew there. Well, third quarter about to get underway, and Kane will get the ball. Isaac Vincent will kick it off for the Terrors in this second half. Big first half on just about every count for the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the penalties, I mean, it was pretty much everything went their way.
Oh, man. Yeah, and they had almost 100 yards of penalty yardage in that first half. So here we go. Vincent, the run up, and the kick. And it is off to the side. It's going to hit, and it's going to go out of bounds over at the 15-yard line, and that will put the ball at the 35.
We'll see who comes out.
Excuse
me. Out there, so
yeah,
I suspect they'll get a lot of teams in this. They get one drive.
Yeah, that was going to be my thought, is that usually you get one possession of the second half, and then that's it. No, they will get this situated and move it out to the 35-yard line.
Of course, the mercy rule in effect, so the clock will run
nonstop.
Second half, except for penalties,
timeouts, and scores.
Yep.
There's a handoff on the left side. And that's Landon Chapman with the first carry of the second half.
Landon, he's just a freshman.
Yeah. He made some plays last week in the game against Keystone. He'll get 5 on that first down. 3 big turnovers led to points for Kane in that first half, including the interception return by Novosel.
What didn't lead to points for
Right.
Kane? I mean, really.
Yeah. Here's Hollebeek, and he trudges forward with a couple of white jerseys on his back. He'll get to the 42.
Third and about 3.
Third and about 3 from the 42-yard line. Back to throw, Novosel. He's going to be flushed out. Now flips downfield, wide open, incomplete. Oh, my. Tried to get it out here to Ryan Paul, and it falls incomplete.
And Ryan clearly was ready to turn upfield and run with it. I mean, he was wide open, and he just forgot to catch the football, and that happens.
There's a penalty flag, I think, on the play.
I'm going to see penalty flags in my sleep today.
Yeah. Hold on, Kane. And they're going to decline it, so it'll be 4th down. And for the moment, the Wolves stay under 100 penalty yards. So Talon Schaefer is going to punt. Dawson Welch drops back deep for the Terrors.
Is this Kane's first punt tonight?
This is their first punt tonight, yeah. One short on the offense for Kane, so they had to run out somebody late. And the kick away, it's a high, a little bit wobbly kick. And it comes and hits at the 32-yard line. A penalty flag comes flying in, and I think they're going to get a block in the back.
They were, but
on the Terrors.
The official right here did nothing, and the guy from way
From
back
way
here
up here, right.
ran up and threw the flag there. But I mean, you have to call it. I mean, I get that, but.
And it is going to go back further. They get this all sorted out. That'll go back to the 21-yard line. Shenfield back to throw on first down. He's going to go deep down the line here, and incomplete. No penalty flag, and I didn't think that was one back here, but there is one back up. In the backfield there.
I mean, this is agonizing. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
It's like it's not really a football game. It's like the flags just keep coming, play after play after play. Personal foul against Otto.
Flag on the play, penalty against the Terrors.
Jeez Louise. From the 11-yard line, Shenfield going to hand it off there on the right side, and that is Eaton. Eaton's got a little bit of room, but then that closes quickly.
Another play by Landon Chapman defensively for Kane.
And he gets to the 12. of a yard.
How many penalties have there been total between the both teams?
The accepted ones are 15.
15 penalties.
8 on Kane, 7 on Otto.
That's a lot of penalties.
But there's been a few that have,
that have
4 or
been
5 that have
declined,
been declined. 9:10 to go, third quarter, 56-0. Kane in front. Here's Shenfield back to throw. Going to fire this one deep downfield. Got him in. Oh, just out of his fingertips. Blendinger had a step. And just out of the reach. So third down now. And the clock should be running, I think. Yeah, there it goes. So third and long. Blitz by the Wolves. Shenfield going to go deep again. And it's overthrown. He had a couple guys there. He had Blendinger and he had Caldwell. And that one incomplete.
And Jacob Mintier was the other defender back there for Kane.
Well, the Wolves starting to shift into celebration mode.
Homecoming night.
Yep. Eaton to punt it away. Will Silfies back at the Otto 45-yard line. High snap, but he gets it down and gets it off, and a fairly good punt. Silfies will field it. Fair catch at the 40-yard line, and another penalty flag on the play. A hold on Otto.
I'm sure Kane will decline that, do you think? I mean, they have the ball at the 40-yard line. I don't know, though.
Who knows?
I mean, if I'm Kane, I just want to get out of here with everybody healthy at this point.
Yeah, that's it. And Coach Bodemer says, no, we're going to decline that. At least I thought I saw him say that. The official looks like he's still waiting.
Well, the referee's ready to signal something. He's standing there.
They're going to decline it, he said. So, okay.
Decline it, yep.
.809 left to go here in this third quarter. 56-0. Kane leads it, all 56 points coming in that first half. And some other big scores from around the region. Smethport is on their way to their first victory of the year. They lead Bucktail 46-14. And that game is in the fourth quarter. Central Clarion up on Brockway 9-0 in the third. Keystone 54. Montauk 0.
That's surprising.
Yeah, that game has moved. And I think, Kane take a timeout? They did? Okay, it was Kane that took a timeout there. Let's see who else we got here. Yeah, Keystone 54, Montauk 0 late. Port Allegheny has extended their lead 28-6 over Red Bank Valley. Boy, what a good one here. Karnes City 19, Punxsutawney 14.
Ooh.
That game is in the fourth quarter, and it's down in Karnes City.
There's some hitting going on in that game, I can guarantee you.
Boy. Union AC Valley still up 6-2 over Ridgeway in the fourth quarter.
How strange would that be for a final score?
Oh, yeah.
If it holds up. Long way to go yet, I guess so.
Will Silfies has checked in at quarterback. And you know darn well he wants to find the end zone in some way. Here's a handoff to Landon Chapman, and Chapman spins his way for a yard or two. Well, they're going to mark him right at the 40. No gain. DuBois up on St. Mary's 42-7 in the third.
Boy,
Wow.
Beavers are tough.
Boy, they are, man. They are. Clock continues to run. 7.5 minutes to go. Silfies Fumble on the play. Chapman's going to fall on it. Back at the 44.
Yep, they just got tangled up a little bit there, he and Selfies.
Third down and 14 now. Down to 6:55 left to go in the third. Silphy's in that shotgun. And he's going to run it himself. Looking for the corner on the edge here. And he'll be drugged down from behind at about the 39-yard line.
A little beyond the original line of scrimmage.
Michael Eaton on the tackle. 8 of 5, and it brings up fourth down. And now we've got another player down.
Yeah, the officials, taking a timeout there. Somebody's down.
And it's been a rough night for the Terrors, injury-wise. And if you have not heard us say the name Shane McGee tonight, that's why. He was hurt in that first quarter. I believe it was the third.
And he was looking pretty impressive
yeah.
the time he went out. He just made a long run down the field to, about the 12-yard line to set them up for a possible score.
Yeah.
And he left the field and never came back. So not sure what happened.
Yep, and we hope he's okay. That kid is something.
Yeah, he was fun to watch, and it'd be a shame if he missed more than a little bit of action over the course of his senior season.
That's Leland Welch, who was the injured Terror, and he's up walking off there.
Leland just a sophomore.
Interestingly enough, his name is Leland, reminiscent of Jim Leland, not spelled the same, but he's wearing the same number that Jimmy wore his first year as manager of the Pirates, 14.
I did not remember that.
And he switched to 10.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Pirates are down 4-3 in the ninth inning. How about Paul Skeens calling out his teammates?
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That, my friends, is what a leader looks like. And if he doesn't win the Cy Young this year, it's a crime.
I don't know how he can not win that.
Right. I agree. So Schaefer gets the punt away, and it'll bounce and roll inside the 20, and down to the 17. And there's that Logan? No, Aiden Eckert. He was trying to give create a little wind body language to get that ball go deeper.
Yeah, like they need that extra.
Yeah, right.
16th of an inch or something tonight.
So the 17-yard line. Oh, man.
Don't ever stop playing.
No, that's it, man. Yeah, these younger kids, they want the end zone.
Yeah, they want the coaches to see what they can do.
56-0 Wolves, 5:45 left to go third quarter. Shenfield from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off Eaton. Looking for the corner and turns it upfield. Has some nice yardage on that first down run. Up about the 22, almost 23-yard line.
4 or 5 yards.
And they give him the 21.
Well, that's it. Okay, well.
Gain of 4. I'm going to keep a watch here. Central Clarion has just scored again. They go up 16-0 over Brockway. Karn City still leading by 5 over Punxsutawney. Wow. Now here's another give to Eaton. Tries to break couple tackles. He does. Nice run. He's got a first down and more. Up over the 35 and finally drugged down.
Well, he just powered his way all the way out to the 39-yard line.
That was a heck of a run. They give him the 39 and a gain of 18, and that's the first down Otto's had without a penalty since the first quarter. First down, 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Shenfield going to run it himself. Gets away from one man, but can't escape a couple of other blue jerseys as he's decked back at the 37-yard line.
Lose a yard or two. And
interesting note tonight, the Pirate game in Pittsburgh. Jacob Wilson playing for the Athletics. He's the son of former Pirate Jack Wilson.
Oh, okay. I did not. Jack Wilson is old enough to have a kid playing Major League Baseball?
Apparently.
Wow.
Apparently. And from what I understand, they did the first pitch tonight.
Nice.
Here's Shenfield downfield. Got a man. Blendinger's got it at the 35. Makes a move. And he's inside the 25 now and finally down at the 22.
Nice throw and catch. Blendinger was wide open that time.
Biggest play of the night, 40 yards. And the Terrors now on the move, looking to break that scoreboard. Shotgun. Throwing the flat. It's caught. That's Welch on the reception, and Welch gets down to the 15. They're still pushing the pile.
He's done. Close to the first down.
And that'll be a couple yards short, I think.
A couple yards short, yep.
Gain of 8. Second and 2. Here's Shenfield back. He's got time. Now he steps up. He's going to run with it. First down, 10, 5, and forward ahead. He's in. Touchdown, Otto.
So touchdown for the sophomore Shenfield. And that gives everybody a little something better to feel about.
Absolutely. For the Otto side of things, Spitzer scoring play. Brought to you by Spitzer Auto World on the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's. Their world revolves around you. So now the Terrors, it looks like, will go for 2 here. Try to make this a 56-8 game. Trips to the left on this conversion try. Shenfield flips it out here. He's got a man that's caught. And forward and into the end zone goes Team Caldwell. And it is good on the conversion. Now 56-8, Kane, high school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Hey, Carney from Cataldo Collision. Do you know Cataldo Collision is certified or recommended by the following automobile manufacturers? Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Nissan, Kia, Hyundai, General Motors, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Honda, Acura, and Subaru. So if your vehicle was involved in an accident, bring it to the Tri-County's largest certified or recommended collision repair center, Cataldo's Collision, on Division Street in DuBois, the building with the big red roof. And remember, we do magic.
Are you hungry? Bell's Meat and Poultry can fill you up with 40 mouth-watering flavors of sausage from Greek to blueberry maple. How about a chicken breast, Virginia ham, Swiss cheese, Greek sausage, bacon-wrapped ball of deliciousness that is their world-famous griller? Don't forget they have fresh cuts of meat, and you can't have meat without cheese, and Bell's has the best smoked cheese around. Don't believe me? Just ask any of the people from State College to Buffalo that have come to Kane to visit the biggest little store around. 814-837-7321.
6 plays, 83 yards, in just about 3 minutes, 3:12. For the Terrors, they now are on the board, 56-8. The Wolves lead it. Isaac Vincent to kick it away. It's a high, deep kick, and it'll be down at the 10-yard line, and that is Chapman on the return. No, check that. That's Schaefer, and Talon back up over the 35 and out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds there by Lucas Fleischman.
2:35 left to go in this third quarter. Yes, still in the third.
Well, it's been the penalties that
Oh.
just dragged the pace of this game
You know,
down into the mud.
well, they wind her up. Silphy's back in at quarterback for Kane. And now Levi Causer checks into the game for Kane. He'll be one of the running backs in the backfield. Silphy's will go from the shotgun on first down. And Will's going to run it himself, turns it upfield, and is hit and dropped right at about the line of scrimmage.
I think essentially they're just trying not to do anything dangerous.
Right.
And not
Oh,
turn
yeah.
the ball over right now. And
Yep.
let the clock run. They want to get out of this third quarter as quickly as possible.
2nd and 10. As the Wolves run this down. It'll be trips here to the right side in this formation. Silphy's gives it off Hollebeek, and Hollebeek is dropped in the backfield for a loss back at the 34.
That was Gene Caldwell that dragged him down there.
Just above a minute remaining here in this third quarter. I want to send a special thank you out here to the Weimer family next to us over here. They have helped us out in immense ways tonight. Brian, of course, the PA announcer, well, his lovely wife helped us at halftime holding the mic so that he could be on there. And their lovely daughter, Casey, has been our camera girl tonight. Has done a whale of a job. Rumor has it she is destined for the WNBA, too. Don't quote me on that, but they're negotiating right now. Here's Silphy's. He gets swallowed up in the backfield. That'll be back at the 30-yard line. But, yeah, they have been they're phenomenal people, first of all. And always love coming here to sit next to them. It's a PA brotherhood.
I think November 15th, I think, is the first legal day of basketball practice.
Oh, believe me, I got the lowdown on the team this year. Look at her. She's smiling. She knows. She knows. She's excited, man. Well, Kane's got a pretty prized possession for their team. That's the end of the third quarter here in Kane. We'll head to the fourth. The Wolves lead at 56-8. High school football in the Hound brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Johnson's Tire Service on Route 6 in Clarendon has been your Goodyear tire dealer for over 40 years. If you're in the market for a new set of truck tires, Johnson's Tire Service is your area dealer for Goodyear, Michelin, and other brands. They offer alignment service for trucks, motorhomes, and trailers. Call 814-723-3950 or find them online at johnsonstire.com. Johnson's Tire Service thanks their customers for their positive reviews, earning a top-rated service center distinction by Carfax. You've heard it said before that financial security doesn't come easy. You have to plan for it, work for it, and manage your money wisely. In today's financial world, it sure helps to have a bank that helps with that process. At Hamlin Bank, they are the bank that takes care of its customers. Visit one of their locations in Smethport, Kane, Mount Jewett, Eldred, Bradford, Olean, New York, St. Mary's, and their newest branch in Sheffield. See them online at hamlinbank.com. Member FDIC.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Paul R. Miller Stadium. J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter back inside the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box. Always good to have our mentor looking right over our shoulder. The plaque in here.
Mr. Morgan.
And how he would have loved tonight. Fourth down and blocked punt. Oh, it's blocked, and they'll cover it up, and the Terrors come up with a big defensive play. I didn't see who got it. How about that?
I'm not sure who. Yeah, I thought Kane covered it, but well, sitting pretty now with a chance to put another score on the board.
Well, and you got to admire that. I mean, these kids haven't given up. So the Terrors will take possession, 1st and 10 at the Kane 18-yard line. Buccos do, in fact, lose tonight. 4-3 the final there, and they were up 3-0.
Yeah, they had a 3-0 lead.
Boy, Mitch Keller suffers the loss. Here is a give on the left side. That is Eaton. Eaton tries to get around the corner, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Mitch Keller's pitched better than his record looks.
Boy, you're not kidding. It looks like a penalty flag on the play, I think. I'd be willing to bet. I think I saw he's 6-15 now or something. I'd be willing to bet half of those losses were by 1 run or less, or two runs or so.
Yeah,
now we've got an unsportsmanlike. It's just getting sloppy out here right now.
Yes, that's an understatement. I mean, jeepers.
Yeah, I mean it's. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Otto. No, get the run to the 17, but then it's after the play. No, I checked that. They're going to mark it off right from.
They set it back at the 33-yard line.
And that was after the play. So the play counts. Shenfield play fake. He's going to run it. Has some room. 30, 25. Makes a stiff arm, and he's going to get close. And he's out of bounds at the 5. Chapman on the tackle, and the Terrors now have a 1st and goal in the red zone at the 5-yard line.
But why? Okay, I was going to say, why was the clock stopped? But now it's running again.
56-8, Kane leads it. We're down to 10:40 to go in the game. And a 5-yard line, 1st down, 1st and goal. Shenfield back, flips it in the flat here. He's got a man. It's caught. Making a move is Welch. Touchdown, Otto-Eldred.
Nicely designed play. They had a blocker out there for him, and had somebody isolated one-on-one. They just put him in the slot out there and turned around in front of the coverage, caught it, and ran it in.
Spitzer scoring play brought to you by Spitzer Auto World. On the $1 Million Highway St. Mary's, their world revolves around you. So now the Terrors will line up and try to go for 2 here. Shenfield from the shotgun, and they hand it off, looking for the right side, and he's got it as the ball squeezes over, and that is Welch who caught the extra point, or caught the touchdown, gets the extra point conversion there, the 2-pointer, and it's now 56-16 Kane. High school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's.
When it comes to protecting your home, your car, your family, or your business, why trust someone miles away when the best is right here in Elk County? St. Mary's Insurance Agency, along with Borst Insurance in Ridgeway and the Smith-Keats Agency in Johnsonburg, have been named Elk County's best insurance agency 5 years running. We're not just in the community, we're proud to be part of it. Stop by one of our offices, give us a call, or visit us online at stmarysagency.com.
Feeling worn out, tired, or just need a boost? Stop in for a vitamin infusion from the Beauty Within Med Spa, with locations at Dream Float in St. Mary's and Fernan Family Practice in Ridgeway. We offer several different vitamin infusions depending on your needs or symptoms. Hi, this is Dr. Katie Fernan. Did you know that vitamins are best absorbed through IVs? This treatment will replenish nutrients and give your body a needed boost. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call the office or schedule online at beautywithinmd.com.
56-16 after the blocked punt there on 4th down for the Terrors. And now the ensuing kickoff is going to come down at the 17-yard line, and Chapman fumbles it. He's got to dive back on it. I think he got it, but there's a fight for it, and Otto's got it. Oh, my.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, this game, this second half is...
It's sloppy.
It's getting scores for artistic impression.
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
tell you
boy.
that.
It is a slop mess on a turf field, and now timeout called by Kane. We'll take one as well. High school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Hey, this is Randy with Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress.
And I'm Ethan. Hold on to your seat cushions. It's our 44th anniversary sale, and we're pulling out all the stops.
I wish you'd just stop bringing that goat into the showrooms.
Aw, you're making Billy feel bad.
Right now, everything's on sale. Sealy, Serta, Simmons, Catnapper, Lazy Boy, and more. With over 600 recliners in stock, you'll have plenty to choose from.
No, Billy. That doesn't mean chew on the recliners.
Lazy Boy sofa starting at just $844. 5-piece dinettes from just $444. Recliners from just $344. Lift chairs from just $844.
Everyone's gonna go crazy for those deals.
4-piece bedroom packages from $844. Sofas from $344. King mattress is just $444.
And remember, you can buy it today, get it today. I just told Billy, we're just like Bargain Central.
Ethan, what's your deal with the goat?
Well, here at Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress, we might just be the greatest of all time.
Our 44th anniversary sale is going on now at all our locations.
That's Lindbergh Furniture and Mattress of Johnsonburg and Brookville. Like us on Facebook.
Okie doke, here we go. After that timeout, first down, Otto at the Kane 25 after the fumble recovery. Shenfield flips it out here. He's got a man that's caught. It is Caldwell. He makes a move, and he's around the corner. Look out, Caldwell! Touchdown!
Is this for real? All of a sudden, it's 56-22.
How about that? Spitzer scoring play. Brought to you by the Spitzer Auto World. On the $1 Million Highway, St. Mary's, their world revolves around you. 56-22 now. So now they'll try to go for two here. Here's Shenfield looking for the block. Gets it, falls forward, and he's in for the two-pointer. And it's 56-24.
Well, 4 touchdowns and 4 two-point conversions, and we got a tie game.
Well, I would think that there's going to be some substitutions.
I was going to say there might be a little
before that.
A little bit of a personnel changes before that happens.
56-24, and the final in from Ridgeway, Union AC Valley, 13-9, the win. What a game that must have been. It was 6-2 all the way to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And you figure each team scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
So that one just went final. Here it is 56-24. Well, we saw 56 put up by Keystone last week. 56 put up by the Wolves tonight.
Yeah. They did that in a half.
Yeah. So now it'll be Vincent to kick it off, and it's a high kick, a short one. Comes down to the 20, and that's Chapman on the return over the 25, the 30. Back up around the 35-yard line, and he's twirled to the ground by the kicker, Vincent. And now the Wolves will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Did he really throw a flag?
Is there No, I don't think so.
I heard him say somebody say they threw a flag on the sideline. But they're talking about something.
Oh, there is a flag. You got to, oh my goodness. Oh.
Sportsmanlike conduct against Kane? Well, I'm going to find a laundry bag and go down there and collect up the penalty flags here before this thing's all over.
I mean, goodness sakes.
I realize you can't just, let everything, but I mean, guys, come on. That's got to be 20 enforced penalties by now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And they go all the way back to the 17-yard line. And on first down, here he comes. Down the sideline, that's Anderson. Anderson! A vapor trail as he trots to the end zone. Touchdown, Kane.
I was going to say, at the beginning of the play, look at it.
But
that's Novacell in there.
Hold on.
It's coming back.
It's coming back, too.
And all of a sudden, you see the starters back in there.
Yeah. That one's coming back. The band's in the middle of the fight song.
There's no fighting going on left in this game.
No,
I mean, this is just a matter of trying to execute something and just get the clock moving. And
so the hold will be from the, let's see where they marked this. I've lost all. Yeah, starters are back in for Kane here as they mark it off from the 21.
Take it all the way back to the 10 and a half.
And they'll mark it at the 11, and we've got a timeout called on the field.
Didn't see who called the timeout.
I did not either. So we'll take one as well. High school football on the Hound, brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance.
Heating and cooling done right, guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling. All day or night when you need. Epic heating and cooling. Epic. Every time we show up for you. Epic. Making your day feel epic like a superhero. Epic. Heating and cooling experts. Tried, trusted, and true. Every install feels epic. When the time comes, you'll know. You know you've got our trusted team for the golden heat. Epic heating and cooling. All day or night when you need. Epic heating and cooling. Heating and cooling done right. Guaranteed. Epic heating and cooling.
Timeout completed here. 56-24. Kane leads it. And the Wolves have a 1st and 16 at their 11-yard line. As Kane had a 56-0 lead headed into the locker room. And now it looks like they're going to shift everybody around, and the reserves are back in for the Wolves. Selfies back in at quarterback.
I think there was a little meeting held with younger guys there.
Yeah, yeah.
Said, now get back out there and play.
Shotgun for Selfies, and they hand it off. Here comes Chapman. He's got room. Look out, Chapman turning on the burners. Midfield. And is hit from behind and dropped at the Otto 35-yard line.
It was Team Caldwell that ran him down. But a huge run. Well, whatever they said in their little,
it worked.
Little huddle there before they put these guys back in.
Down to the 32-yard line. And a 1st down. Kane now with 267 yards rushing on the night. Wow. Almost 400 yards overall. And here's Chapman again, and this time he doesn't go far. From behind, Grady Van Camp. And no gain on the play. Clock down to 8:13 and moving here in the game, 56-24.
It feels like the clock is the only thing moving.
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
it? I mean, the way this has just gotten so.
And it's like 1 second that ticks off is 2 seconds of real time.
Yeah.
They're milking the play clock down to 10 now. Fumble on the snap, and Otto's got it.
Got it at about the 31-yard line.
$7:46 now to go. And one might look at this line score in the paper tomorrow or online and think, oh, what an interesting game. Well, yes and no.
Well, it's certainly been a weird game. I mean, if I'm Kane, I'm not watching any film from the second half.
No,
I'm not.
no.
I'm not even going to bother, right? And that's just what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just what happens when you run out to a 56-0 lead, and it's just really hard to keep focused.
Especially on homecoming, too.
Yeah,
I mean, you
there's
know,
a lot going on.
Shenfield hands it off. First man through, and that is Abel Langfit. Langfit gets a couple yards. Up to the 33.
Chapman, one of the Wolves, in on the tackle.
It'll be second down and 8. Shenfield goes from the shotgun again. And again, it's Langfit. Spins around, trying to get up, and he does over the 35 to the 36. And it'll be about 3rd and 5. Langfit looks about maybe 120 pounds soaking wet. He's a tiny kid.
Gained some tough yards.
Oh, yeah. He's run hard. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. Terror's got to get to the 41-yard line on 3rd down. Slots on either side here on this 3rd down. Shenfield keeps the ball, gets away from one tackle, but then is blown up back at the 31-yard line. And I think, I can't prove it, but that was supposed to be a jet sweep to go to Leland Welch. And, well, Kane, there were blue jerseys everywhere in that backfield.
Yeah, number 55, Mason Bernecki, was the guy mostly responsible for making the stop there.
So 4th down, and the Terror's going to punt it away. 5:18 and a moving clock left to go. Eaton low snap. He picks it up and gets it away. I don't know, man. That was talent. That was well done. And that is going to be down at the 41-yard line. Well, the Wolves take over. 1st and 10. 4:56 left to go here in the ball game.
And what they like to do is just run the ball between the tackles and pick up a couple first downs and call it a night. But,
Run ball, eat clock.
But they just have struggled so much to stay focused here in the second half.
First down, they give it off, and that's Chapman, I believe. He'll get up to the 42-43.
He's having a nice little game.
Sure is. Gain of about 2. Chapman 61 yards now on 7 carries.
Just shy of 9 a carry.
Yeah. 8.7 to be exact, and I know that because of my software. I can't compute that quick. Under 4 minutes to go now. Wolves milking that play clock as it ticks down towards 10. Silfies, again it's Chapman. Stops, now starts again and gets up to the 45, excuse me. They'll give him the 46. Kane now 400 yards on the night.
They had about half of that in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, a lot of short fields and turnovers.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
That first quarter was, they put up 21, and it's a thing of beauty for the Wolves.
35 in the second, man.
Yeah.
It was
they didn't let up much
half.
Rolling into the second quarter.
3 minutes now to go in the game. Silfies going to run it himself to the right side. Looking for the corner. Penalty flag flies in. Silfies has the first down, but this one is going to come back.
Got down inside the Otto 40, but like you said, it's coming back. Well, what's the penalty count up to now?
Well, this will be the 12th accepted penalty. And it'll be from the 46 back to the 36.
And what's Otto have?
Otto's got 8 for 76. Kane now 12 accepted penalties for 135 yards.
20 accepted penalties and probably 25 or 26 total. That's That's a lot of flags.
I'd be willing to bet 30 with the ones that have been declined, just to be honest. And that guarantee you, that's one thing. And the thing about it is, a lot of those are the unsportsmanlike personal foul. And those are the ones that coaches can't stand. Here comes Silfies to the left. Picks, nice block, but he trips and falls. Oh, man, Chapman had the block sealed, but Silfies couldn't get around that corner.
Yeah, he had some room if he could have gotten there, but...
So 4th down. Under 2 minutes to go now. Schaefer will stand back at his 25-yard line. Schaefer gets it away. Nobody deep for the Terrors. This one will roll inside the 25 and down to the 21-yard line.
Otto-Eldred going to take over 1st and 10.
Well,
wind it, minute 34, and this one is history.
This ought to do it, I would think.
Yeah, and the Kane folk can start celebrating a homecoming win.
Minute 34 left. I'm going to put the over or under on penalties. It's 3.5. 3.5.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to say this. If an official throws a flag out in the last minute and a half, that's not good.
They got to all have elbow tendonitis by now.
Right.
Throwing those things off.
And please understand that's not a knock on the officials.
No, this is exactly the way a lot of games like this just go. I mean, it really is.
Here's a give up the middle, and that is Langford again, and Langford swallowed up at the 20-yard line.
Bernecki again on the tackle.
Well, it has been a night for the big guys for Kane, and how about Isaiah Smith?
Well, he played well an individual all-around game as I've seen anybody play this year, maybe.
I agree with that.
Because he's the one that kept everybody fired up, too, in that first half. He just had that bounce in his step. And
yeah, he was all over the place. And here's Langford again. And Langford spins and turns, fumbles the ball. And I think Otto's got it. There's no jubilation on the Kane side.
That might be the last snap. We're down to under 20 seconds now.
And now we got, what do we have? Somebody stop the
clock.
Timeout, Otto. So
18 ticks left on the clock.
Oh, it was a turnover.
Was that fourth down?
No, that was second down. They must have fumbled it. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there.
Now they're going to wind it. Kane doesn't have to run a play.
No. Good move by the referee there, just to wind this thing down and keep everybody healthy. And
Kane Wolves 56, Otto-Eldred Terrors 24. Next week, the Terrors have a home game versus Bucktail, and the Wolves travel to Smithport to take on the Hubbard.
So that will do it for this one. The final score, Kane 56, Otto-Eldred 24. We'll take a break and be back to wrap it up next. High school football brought to you by St. Mary's Insurance on the
School
Hound.
is back in session. Is your child ready to see success? At Cartez Family Vision in Bradford, Dr. Kevin Cartez is making back-to-school eye checkups easy. For over 25 years, Dr. Cartez has been helping kids see their best. Cartez Family Vision, 23 Kennedy Street inside the historic Old City Hall, or book online at cartezfamilyvision.com or call 814-989-2010 today. Cartez Family Vision, where great vision is just a visit away.
Need a loan? Go to Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. I'll bet you've heard that a few hundred times, but have you actually investigated it? They have a loan for your life. Whether it's an auto loan for a new or used vehicle, a loan for your college student, a home loan, a loan to get a boat, RV, ATV, or snowmobile, or a loan to take that long overdue vacation you need. I think you get the idea. They give out a lot of loans. Not only that, but the rates on those loans are even sweeter. Do you live, work, worship, or attend school in Elk, Cameron, McKean, or Warren County? If so, then you qualify for membership at Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union. See how simple it can be. Visit one of their 7 locations in the area or log on to mlfcu.net. Best of luck to all the athletes competing today from Mountain Laurel Federal Credit Union, where it certainly is good to be a member.
When you want a hometown feel with plenty of options, you choose Spitzer Outerworld St. Mary's, where the service is fun, fast, easy, and now backed by the Spitzer Shield. When you choose us, you choose a variety of brand new vehicles across 3 separate lots. When you choose us, you choose to know everything we've done to make our pre-owned vehicles second to none. A rigorous inspection process performed by factory-trained technicians and professional detail inside and out. Visit us along the $1 Million Highway today for all of your Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Ford needs. It's our Auto World St. Mary's. Our world revolves around
Top of the line builders, the area's leader in quality roofing projects, now add seamless gutter installation to our services. At Top of the Line Builders, our staff is trained to offer professional installation. For more information and a no-obligation quote on seamless gutters, call Nick Cherry at 814-965-5785. We offer free estimates and are fully insured. Top of the Line Builders. Get your project done right the first time.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have your insurances for auto, home, business, farm, life, and retirement in just one agency? That's what Pacelli Insurance is for. They can help protect what is important for you and your family's future. Visit Pacelli Insurance in St. Mary's or call them at 814-781-3888. Pacelli Insurance, your preferred local independent insurance agency. Pacelli Insurance, where we protect your world.
Welcome back to Paul R. Miller Stadium and the Barry Morgan Memorial Press Box. J.J. Michaels, Rick Porter, and the final tonight. It's a good homecoming night for the folks in Kane here as they win it 56-16 over the Otto-Eldred Terrors. And what was it was Kane early and often and big at the half. And Otto made it a little bit of a game there in the second half with some points. And then I say a little bit of a game, but you know, they got some points going and things going. But, you know, Rick, what a performance by the Wolves tonight. They had everything going for them.
Yeah, they had this thing salted away by the end of the first half. And they just came out the second half, let a bunch of different guys play. Otto took advantage of some of that and put up 3 touchdowns in that second half to make the thing a little respectable, so they can have some, little bit of something to look forward to, at least on the way home on the bus. And looking forward to their next game. I think they have Buckdale next.
They do next week.
That's a winnable game. But you know, I just genuinely and sincerely hope Shane McGee is all right. And he's not going to miss any more action. We have no idea what the issue was with him, but he went out of this game in the first quarter and didn't return. But when he was out there, he's a difference maker.
Well, and we saw it, and you know, you can't argue with that. And you know, as tragic as that was that he left the game, he's still the leading rusher for Otto. He had 57 yards on 5 carries tonight, and as you say, he's just a pleasure to watch. And you know, we hope that he gets better soon and is back. You know, Ryan Schenfeld. Not too bad in relief. I mean, you know,
he got off to a little bit of a rough start because he wasn't, you know, he obviously wasn't expecting to come into the game, but I thought he, you know, kind of ironed things out, you know, by the end there. And
he ended up 6 of 12 for 76 yards and a couple touchdowns. But a big night for Evan Anderson, 8 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Eric Novosel had a touchdown run, and through the air he was 5 of 7 for 129 yards and 2 scores. And it is time for our player of the game, brought to you by Rowley Family Chiropractic in St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway, where your health and well-being come first. Let their MVPs get you back into the game with top-notch care today. Call them at 814-834-1045 or visit RowleyFamilyChiropractic.com. And we looked at each other in the break, and there was really one name and one number that popped up for Kane tonight as the guy who was the spark for everything. And we both agreed that it should be Isaiah Smith as our player of the game tonight. That kid.
Yeah, whatever stats are, whatever numbers, you can just throw them out because he was the power supply tonight. Yeah. I mean, he was a guy that everybody plugged into. I saw him right at the beginning of the game. He came out bouncing, and then I'm like, he's going to have a big game. So he had my attention, and I started watching him there. And no matter whether he was on the left side or right side, he was just taking blockers and just driving them right back into the quarterback. You know, on every play, it seemed like. And, boy, he just never lost his swagger. And
he scored a touchdown.
And he scored a touchdown. Why not?
Homecoming night.
He was there to help ID the homecoming queen.
Yeah, that was part of it.
That was all part of the gig, and he's got to participate in that. I mean, I'm just disappointed that he didn't get to kick an extra point.
Oh, well, you know.
Talk to coach.
But there's a lot of football left to play this year, right?
There is. So, but, yeah, he was outstanding. He's the MVP of the game tonight, and we both agreed that he was the man that made it all happen.
Yeah, and he had a great game, as did many of the Wolves. Of course, the penalty yardage, something that we both looked at and thought, well, that's going to be the topic of discussion in practice over the next week.
No doubt about it.
For Kane, they'll definitely hear about that from Coach Bodemer. No doubt about that. But for Otto, we again, we hope that Shane McGee is okay because that would be a devastating loss if he can't play past this week, and we certainly hope that that's not the case. We hope that he can get back out there and be a part of the rest of the season for Otto. But that is the final tonight, 56-24. The Kane Wolves roll it up on the Otto-Eldred Terrors tonight. Next weekend, it's going to be a busy one. We'll have 3 games between the two stations. Our sister station, B94, will have St. Mary's at home. I believe they take on Punxsy next week.
Tall order.
And that is a tall order. We will be in Emporium Friday night, Cameron County and Ridgeway in a matchup there. The Elkers fall tonight to Union AC Valley. The final 13-9 in that hard-fought game. I've heard from a couple of people that Ridgeway gutted it out. They had a really solid effort.
Well, they held Union AC Valley to 13 points. So that's something.
That is something for sure. And then Saturday afternoon, we will be in Smethport. These Kane Wolves taking on the Smethport Hubbers, our second trip to Hubland this year. So very much looking forward to that as well. That is Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock is the kickoff, and we'll be on the air.
Trip up there earlier this year.
Yep, absolutely. That means we stopped at Bell's on the way through.
There you go.
For that. And again, thanks to James at Bell's Meat and Poultry for our little snacks there at halftime. Well, that'll wrap it up for us here tonight. Again, the final, Kane 56, Otto-Eldred 24. For Rick Porter and all of us at Laurel Media Sports, I'm J.J. Michaels. Have a great weekend, everyone.